Squirrels. All we really are is squirrels. We're being hunted, we are squirrels. We are appealing, we are squirrels. Hello, Charkie. Hello, Sid.
Hey, Cass.
Howdy.
You're going to have to explain that intro.
Well, there's a parody of the Beastie Boys' song Goils, done by the Beastie Boys with a Y. It was some Dr. Demento classic, and instead of girls, it was squirrels. And it felt apropos for tonight, since tonight is Skunny's Software Spectacular. This is the Bad Game Hall of Fame. This is Skunny's Software Spectacular. This is the show in which we play Skunny games. We threatened this one for a while. We have threatened to do this stream, and today we are following through on our threat. When we last saw Skunny, when we first met him here on the Bad Game Hall of Fame, we played a little game by the name of Skunny Kart, a baffling DOS kart racer as part of our Cursed Kart Racer series, and we alluded to the backstory behind it, and we alluded to the fact that Skunny would go on to become a staple of the shareware scene, the early 90s DOS shareware scene, and now we must come home to roost. We must tackle all 7 of Skunny's software releases.
This video is totally getting demonetized on YouTube.
Oh yeah, just the amount of times you have to say the word. We assure you,
Skunny.
It's not a slur. It's not it's not innuendo. It is not anything of any sort. It's just the name of the damn squirrel, who is not a skunk, mind you.
Yeah, every time that we approach Skunny, I have to remind myself that he's not a skunk.
Yeah, every time I approach Skunny, I'm also thinking man, this shit stink. It's not a skunk though.
Every time
that's
I
innuendo.
Skunny, I have my hand on a firearm.
So we'll get to the games. We'll recap the backstory to Skunny, how he came to be, became a legend of the shareware scene, and we'll suffer some brutal games tonight. Because spoiler alert, of the 7 games that comprise of the Skunny series, I don't think any of them are particularly good. None of them are particularly highly rated. He's not a character who's legendary for, the quality of product here. I guess, in one sense, infamous for the quality of product. I guess that kind of still works. I guess it is still a legend of some sort. But before we get to the games, I should ask at the top of the show, who among you grew up with shareware as a big part of your upbringings, of your early gaming life?
It wasn't a huge part of it for me, but I definitely did play quite a few shareware games. Like Raptor, I think, was one of them.
Yeah.
I definitely played some Dangerous Dave. I love that game. And of course Doom. I played the shareware episode of Doom a million times over as a kid. Sid, what about you?
Yeah. Raptor Call of the Shadows, Doom, Wolfenstein 3D. What was it? It wasn't Dangerous. It was the wizard guy. Damn, it's one where you made platforms with a magic wand.
Like Solomon's Key, but not.
No, it was like a scrolling platformer. Some chat will probably remember it. But yeah, actually, though, weirdly, even though I did play a lot of games like that, I didn't play Skunny on my own. I was at like Indian people in the suburbs here, just had parties at other Indian people's houses sometimes.
Wait, take a quick pause.
One of them.
There we go. Now you're lighting up again. Sorry, Discord issue. Please continue.
Yeah, but so at another Indian family's house, they had a bunch of Skunny games on there, even though the kids, from what I remember, didn't play a lot of games. The parents didn't play a lot of games. I don't know how they had. It must have just come with the computer or something. I don't know why else they'd have 4 Skunny shareware games.
All right, so that might be it, because when I played most of those shareware games as a kid, if I played it in my house, I don't know how they got there. I just had them. So I doubt my parents were going out and getting shareware games to install. So It must have come with a computer or something.
For me, shareware was a way of life. DOS was the first system I gamed on. I talk about this
Same.
a lot. People don't believe me when I say it, but the first game I ever got to play was either, and I'm not specific on it, that is the caveat here, Wolfenstein 3D or Doom, and I know exactly how it got on my computer because my fucking babysitter brought it over. They knew my mom had a computer, they wanted to play games instead of looking after me, and so they got to play in Doom and Wolfenstein 3D and the likes of that, and eventually, I waddle on over to the computer and I figure it out for myself. And, it was love at first sight with these video games. I can't say I ever played Skunny back in the day. Can't say
same.
ever. Bobinator in chat, who I know to be a Skunny expert, mentions how this bastard squirrel was inescapable on the shareware CDs that their dad kept bringing home. And that is the impression I get, is that if you were someone taking home shareware CDs, we'll have to explain what shareware is, because there's going to be a contingent of the audience, even among the retro gamer games preservation crowd, who are just too young to understand, to appreciate what this was, what this whole scene was. Oy vey. But before we get to that, we, of course, what do squirrels do? What are they known for?
They're known for getting into the bird feeders that I have in my backyard.
That works too. I was thinking acorns. I was thinking acorns for one. Nuts of any sort. See, Kuwake in chat says eat nuts. Yeah, exactly. And speaking of eating, Charkie stream snack. They get more subtle every time. I get better and better at these segues, I tell you what. It's definitely not worse and worse.
Well, I briefly thought about getting some nuts for tonight's stream. And I thought, no, I just don't feel like it right now. I'm just not in the mood. So tonight's stream snack is a Caesar salad. No chicken, just a regular old Caesar salad.
You ever put cashews in a salad? Shit's good.
I wouldn't put it in the Caesar salad, but I think I've probably had cashews in a salad before. And tonight's drink is a Lonnie New, which is brew. Cass, what are you having?
I'm drinking vodka and lemonade. I didn't tell you to before the show, but I'm drinking again for now, for tonight. I figured, with Skunny on the docket, I need to prepare myself some liquid courage.
Yeah, you're going to be as...
a custom Skunny cocktail.
You're going to be as trunny as a Skunny. Hey, Sid, what are you having today?
I had a dinner, so I have... it is instant coffee. It's an Indian brand called Brew, so it has chicory in it. With
B-R-E-W brew or...
No, B-R-U.
Ah.
Yeah, and it has some white chocolate in it and some sort of pretty good. I actually like it better than regular instant coffee.
Okay, and I guess that will do it for the stream snack then. They're all accounted for.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't bring a mouthful of nuts with you, if you didn't bring this, if you didn't stuff your cheeks to the gills with acorns and other ephemera from outside, then I guess we're done with Charkie stream snack.
No.
Like
I said, the
better luck
squirrels
next time.
like I was saying, the squirrels got in the bird feeders, so I don't have any spare bird seed to eat.
They often do get in there, those pesky squirrels. I love squirrels. I love rodents, man. My favorite animal is the opossum. They're a rodent, I think. Are they a mammal? Can mammals be rodents?
Yes, a mammal can be a rodent.
How about a varmint?
Oh, I say that, I like opossums, but spiritually I'm a varmint. I in my heart of hearts, I am just a varmint.
And
in general.
To answer your question, possums are not rodents. They are varmints, but they're not rodents.
I'm glad we got the taxonomy down on that. I'm glad we got that clarified. There's no mistakes made during this stream. Our 100% accurate, scientifically accurate streams that we do here at the Bad Game Hall of Fame.
Wait, Slime says that squirrels are also not rodents. What?
Oh, but that... Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, they're not.
This is breaking my brain right now. Let's get to some video games before I feel a complete fool right here. 4x3 screen.
I don't see...
No, squirrels are rodents. What are you talking about? Slime? Did I fall for another slime jape?
Oh, wait,
squirrels are rodents.
Okay, because I was going to say, that would explain why I feel like I don't see a lot of squirrel poison in stores.
Let's spend the next 3 hours debating this.
Poison.
Let's all read the Wikipedia article together.
Poison for rodents. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's
rodent poison.
Let's get into the history of squirrels.
All right, first slide. I have an acorn here. First slide, actually, is going to be the first game tonight, which is going to be Skunny Kart. And I briefly shared the story of this game's origin when we did our Cursed Kart Racing segment, so I'll recap that here. That this game here, Skunny Kart, by way of one Copysoft, was sort of, stolen, an act of theft to kick this series off. There was a little game by the name of Wacky Wheels, which is a little better known, perhaps, developed by one Andrew Edwardson, who was making this engine for a kart racer on DOS. He was shopping it around, seeing what developer, publisher, who he could collaborate with to get this game out to the wider public. And one of the people he submitted it to, one of the companies he submitted it to, was, in fact, Copysoft. Slight mistake he made. When he was sending them over the demo of the game, it included the full C++ source code of the game he was working on. Eventually, Apogee Software would agree to publish Skunny Kart. Wacky Wheels on behalf of Andrew Edwardson. But before that point, before Wacky Wheels could hit the engine, hit the market, I should say. Okay, we're back in it. So the game was originally called Wacky Kart when it was being shopped around. But when Copysoft got a hold of that source code, they decided to beat Andrew to market. So they took that source code, they put their own characters into the game, including a squirrel by the name of Skunny, and put together Skunny Kart off of this unfinished code that maybe they tidied up in a few spots. Maybe they had someone on hand who had at least like a minimum of programming prowess required to stitch together into like a commercial grade product. And actually, this came to market before Wacky Wheels. So they stole the code, basically, put their game out before the game that they were stealing from came to market. So there was a contingent of people who thought that Wacky Wheels was a ripoff of fucking Skunny Kart. So,
well, that's the last time we send our demo to Plagiarism Incorporated. I couldn't have seen this coming.
Yeah, the name Copysoft really it's quite telling. I mean, you should have known what you're getting into there, Andrew. Interesting story, and an interesting game. It's because on the merit of it being beating Wacky Wheels to market, this is like one of the first, what we call a kart racer. There were simulation kart racing games that had come to computer, but nothing in the vein of like a Mario Kart, which is what Skunny Kart was the first on DOS to do. And when we covered this as part of the Cursed Kart Racer series, way back in the first episode, this game was pretty bad. But not as bad as you would think. Probably because they had a pretty competent programmer they were stealing from. So we're going to quickly review it here. Quickly give it another run around the track, another lap, if you will. And bear with me momentarily while we get this up and running. And there we go.
For the record, in our Kart Cars Racing series, as of this moment, out of 132 games, Skunny Kart is rated 73.
That's middle of the pack, basically.
That may sound like middle of the pack. Granted that the good games on this list end around number 15.
Really a nightmare of a series.
Hey, check out next Saturday when we play that again.
What a readable title screen.
Well, you know what you're getting into here for sure. He's going off the track. I can't help but notice he's not going to win this race.
Mm-hmm. No.
Oh, man. It's bad to come back.
Oh, it's registered. That's good.
Yeah, being as these were all shareware titles, why don't you explain shareware real quick while I actually set this up to function with a controller?
Hey, take it away.
Sure. So, in the past, they'd distribute part of a game to you as shareware, and you'd have to get a code or unlock file of some kind. So you'd have to send the developer money, like checker money order. You'd do it over the phone, I believe, and you'd get your code, and then you could use that to unlock the game and then play the full game, which you already had because you had the shareware.
This is a shareware
And
game.
sometimes.
Please don't distribute it. Well, if it's
So-
shareware, distribute it. I mean, isn't the whole point of shareware?
Yeah. So, they're analogous to demos, really. But back in the day,
Yeah.
you would also go to stores and you would find CDs packed full of shareware copies of games. So, like, you would buy a CD that was just full of random demos, more or less.
I'm just getting into the race. And yeah, for folk, if you've heard the word shareware before but never know what it meant, you probably heard it from Doom, the fact that Doom was distributed as shareware initially, the first episode of 4.
Well, of 3 when it was released,
Don't
Yeah.
take this.
Pussy. Because he's an octopus, you see. Get your minds out the gutter. Come on. We have Podama, Ragi, Knackered, Gondra, Golfy, Skunny. He's not even top build in his own game. Pussy and Handbag, because he's a crocodile. you see.
Haha.
Well, it's Skunny's night. Gotta play a Skunny.
Gotta go Skunny, as they say.
I've heard that. I've heard people say that before.
You gotta show me that Skunny.
Whoa.
And we're off.
You got a bop going? Oh.
Bugs Bunny.
Frame rate on
huh?
this isn't as bad as I remember. Now, the collision is.
I'd also say the frame rate is still pretty bad. I mean, it's disorienting in the sense that, like, because it's like, what is this, like 20 frames per second, 15 maybe? It's not smooth. And, like, those
No.
missing frames bite.
I remember it being worse, though. Also, elephant in the room, this is just Mario Kart's level. This is look like those walls.
The track's a lot
that is-
messier, though. A lot more shit on the track.
Yeah.
I mean, it's haunted, for Christ's sakes.
There's something very funny about them stealing basically this game and then distributing it as shareware. And then also saying don't distribute it.
Also, all our sound effects are stolen, too, in this game. There's straight up Bugs Bunny going like, yeah.
Is that why they didn't want other people to distribute it? So they can know, like, when someone rats them out, it's like, well, all right, who distributed it last? At CopySoft.
I didn't qualify.
Maybe Please Do Not Distribute was from the original developers.
Yeah, and CopySoft didn't heat them.
Yeah.
Well, this doesn't apply to us. We can't read. This is. I would like to win one race legitimately. Notice how they all snap to the left-hand side of the track at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Almost like the CPU
Would
is
you-
cheating or something.
Would you know how to win a race illegitimately?
There are cheat codes. The CopySoft
okay.
website stayed online longer than you would expect, well into the 2000s. So, and they had a cheat codes page that had cheats for all their games, all of their
Do they have,
Skunny
like,
releases.
A legendary history of the legend Skunny, who's a legend or anything like that. Just
No, I really didn't want
redefine
that.
Shareware.
I was trying to figure out what the goddamn release order was for these games. I know Skunny Kart's first, and that's all I can tell you, basically. I think I figured the rest out through maths, through process of elimination. So we should be playing these relatively chronologically. But they also, like, 6 games released in 1 year, and then one more in 1995.
Imagine, like, it all started with a dream. Someone else's dream, but he didn't deserve it.
Not like us. Qualified!
Fourth
Hooray.
is qualified, I guess. Oh, that timer's not happy.
Well, neither am
Stuck
I.
between worlds.
Track 2.
You know, I didn't know a lot about the production of this game. When Johnny said he couldn't make it first, I'm like, oh, well, this is a British game, because I just assumed it was.
It has
It
that
had
vibe.
the vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, the name,
Yeah.
the sort of rudeness about the animal mascot characters.
You know what's funny is that, this predates a little squirrel by the name of Conker, who was originally supposed to start his video game career in his own kart racer game. And then it got stolen out from under him by a gorilla son by the name of Diddy Kong, and the rest is history. So, you know, in terms of like actually like seeing games through to completion, through to market, Skunny is more successful than Conker was. Like more starring games to his name. Ugh.
Wow, what are you supposed to do in most of these situations?
Pray. Are there any questions from chat, or is this self-explanatory, you think?
I'll be back.
Bobinator asks, is the control layout for this game as stupid as I remember it?
I'm not using the keyboard, I'm using controller. I made the determination, because I think we did this on Cursed Kart Racers using keyboard, and I had like some joy to key set up because the controls were fucked up. But this time around, I'm just using a controller.
Not a question from the chat, question from me. How far out do you think we are from Microsoft greenlighting a Conker revival?
I mean, they'll greenlight it just to cancel it, you know, fucking 5 years later, so what's the point?
Oh, true.
Hey, first place. Natty first.
Conquered by the Ghoulies. So they can cancel 2 things at once.
Disappointing 2 audiences at once.
Rocket Chat says the art for this game has a certain crust to it.
It's crust with a K.
Yeah, it's like it's been scaled. I mean, I guess it is, but you don't see it ever at 100%. Like, 100% still doesn't look right.
This is the high res mode, by the way. There's low res and high res. I chose high res in the main menu and in the options.
Yeah. That je ne sais quoi of the character being outlined, but the cart not being outlined, and then also just random track elements being outlined or not.
Jesus wept. This is a rotten track. This is a rotten game.
Remember, in terms of pure numbers, this is about halfway down the list on our list of all kart racers.
I feel like I have no chance of catching up. I can barely even see the other racers.
Wait, why are you dying?
I think I might be invincible. It's hard to tell. We had
Are you about to get killed in Contra?
We had that one screen that outlined the names of all the power-ups. I can at least beat Pussy.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sorry, but... This is basically uncontrollable. This is basically unplayable.
So how was
Wacky Wheels?
Yeah.
Also basically the same. Not that much better than this. Turns out DOS was really not equipped to deal with kart racers. Really wasn't equipped to deal with much, honestly. You know, as nostalgic as I get about DOS, most DOS games fucking suck. Like, there's a reason why people were sticking with consoles back in the day, and it wasn't because it was, like, you know, cheaper or easier. You have to pay $2,000 for your computer for, like, a machine that could deliver games at this frame rate that was not quite up to the par of the consoles of the time. Fuck!
I'll tell you that Wacky Wheels was number 36 on our list.
That's too high.
That's very high, yes. I think part of the reason is there's a lot of Game Boy Color games in between it and Skunny.
Try a different cup, because I don't want to race that track ever again.
Clearly a different racer who's not so fast.
Yeah, that might be the problem. It was just too fast for me. Let's go to Japan.
That's how you know a racing game's good. You're like, I don't want to go fast.
Magic Now says, I wish we had gotten the kid-friendly Conker game. Leak footage of it actually looked fun. Didn't that Game Boy game come out?
Yeah, the Game Boy
Conker's
Colors.
Pocket Tales.
Yeah, which is a different game if you played in your Game Boy or Game Boy Color, which I always thought was neat. Give me someone medium.
Gondra? Golfi?
Ah, the deserts of Japan. Deserts and mountains. Yeah, I love the way the sound
the
effects
mesas
stack
of
up.
Edo.
Oh wait, are you gonna run into the same problem I had when I no? Actually, it might have been a Atari card where there were
falling
like
into the
way
same
too
obstacle
many
over and
obstacles.
over again. Yeah.
You can kind of do it in this game, but I think it's way worse than Atari card.
Okay, yeah, Magic Man's.
Fuck!
Because the game that became Conker's Bad for a day. Yeah, that would have been nice if it was a nice game.
I mean, would it have
Conker's
been?
Bad for a Day, it probably wouldn't have been like. It'd be the same game, maybe, but so I don't think I would have liked actually playing it anymore.
What's fucked up is that you go over those things that give you like a jump, right? But it spins you around and plays a sound effect you hear when you like spin out or lose control. So it makes you feel like, oh, I shouldn't be hitting these ramps. I shouldn't be jumping up into the air because it's playing the negative sound effect. It's playing a sound effect that I correlate and showing a graphic that I correlate with fucking up. But I don't think it actually slows you down any. Not unlike these fucking pits.
I think I saw something about the new Mario Kart game, Mario Kart World, I think it's called, right? Where like you almost never want to take a jump in that game because jumps will slow you down even if you are like doing the boost out of it. Like you're better off hitting the smallest jump possible for boost.
This is fucking
How does being medium compare to being fast?
Really no difference when the game operates at this frame rate. I feel like I'm losing so much data. I'm losing so much information between the frames here. And the scaling being as bad as it is doesn't help. You know, the fact that the track actually, you know, if you really think about it, the game field in this game is really just 1/4 of the fucking screen, maybe 1/3 at most. It is just the bottom quadrant.
You know what? This game is like playing one of those old 3D games with the stereoscopic like 3D thing where they flash both eyes, except like you're blind in one eye. So you're getting like half of the information you should be getting.
Try the UK. Ah, very snowy UK. Let's try slow.
So yeah.
See if it makes any difference whatsoever.
Pretty bad image of the shareware scene. Well, yeah. I mean, like we mentioned, Doom was shareware.
Spoiler alert:
and Doom
most shareware games were bad. That's why they didn't charge money for them. Because
Doom, Wolfenstein,
Quake was shareware.
Great, we've listed all games by one developer.
Yeah.
One developer
Okay,
holding up the entire scene.
Yeah, Raptor Call of
Raptor,
Shadows. That game was sick. That was Apogee.
Yep.
Yeah, Apogee games were also Alien
Yeah,
Carnage.
Apogee were good.
Yeah, that game was sick. I don't know if the rest of the episodes are good. That's the other side of shareware too. It's like, oh, that game was sick. I mean, that one shareware episode was. I don't know if the rest are good.
I'll be back. Dangerous Dave wasn't made by id. That was made by John Romero. Totally different.
But you know, I will say that if you were on DOS, you did not have a Super Nintendo, you know, lucky you. Dodged a bullet on that one, I say. But you were jonesing for a kart racing game. Maybe you played Mario Kart at a friend's house, and you're like, well, this console sucks, but this game's kind of okay. And you wanted a taste of that for yourself. You could probably do worse than this. This at least evokes it in the ways that you would hope.
You could also wait 4 months and do better than this.
Well, you know, it's always a gamble with games in the era where things are moving fast. I mean, not this game, not moving fast, but
Move fast and break things. That's the Skunny motto, as it will come to be established.
are you breaking in this?
No, I don't think there's a button for it, Matt.
Mr. YTF in chat also says a lot of the Epic's shareware stuff was good. Yeah, Jill of the Jungle, Epic Pinball.
Yeah, but does it hold a candle to Skunny? Skunny's platformer games that we'll be playing tonight.
You should hold the candle closer and set it on fire.
I'm just saying that I feel like saying most shareware games are bad is like saying most games on Newgrounds are bad. Yeah.
By
There's
volume.
a lot of fucking people making
Most
games.
games are bad. That's true. Yeah.
There's the battle mode in this. I don't want to get
Chimera,
two-player configured because I don't think I can. It's so annoying to do
I'll
through DOS
live.
and DOSBox, yeah.
Tiger Chimera asks, so how many of these other characters will show up in future games?
None. Not a single one. Not a single one of these motherfuckers will ever be seen again. But there is
just looked
story.
at the character select screen, and the only one I remember is handbag because that's like a joke about what the character is.
I remember
And the others,
Pussy.
I think.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Golfy, was that it? Golfy.
There was one whose name looked like it was Dracula backwards, but it wasn't.
That's Knackered, who we're playing as right now.
Neckalb.
I'm so far behind. I guess being slow does come back to bite you at a certain point because I feel like I am so far away. I haven't fallen into any holes.
It seems like it doesn't help avoiding obstacles at all. Actually.
You know, this, say something nice, I got it. This track would be very easy to chroma key out for us to put, like, something else there instead.
Yeah, really cool stuff on the track. We can add a chroma key in an asphalt road.
Uh-huh.
But like a real photographic one, so the graphics are better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our HD re-release of Skunny Kart. We picked up the rights.
Yeah.
I am proud to announce that the Bad Game Hall of Fame has acquired the rights to Skunny. It's our first act.
Pico Interactive is publishing.
Yeah, exclusively on the Zoom platform. Fuck.
Coming to Amico.
Thanks, Bart. We've heard Bart, Bugs Bunny, the Terminator. Who won't they steal from?
Right. So, I mean, I guess it's probably not worth the trouble or like the expense, but probably just like, oh, if they stole my idea and they used a bunch of stolen audio, like that feels like a pretty open shut case.
Yeah, you would think so, but also, you know, wasn't enough money in it. There's no like,
Right.
there's not a lot of games to be made here.
Fortune.
Yeah, I don't think they were like bringing home the bacon with this one, really. I mean, they certainly
I don't know,
tried to
maybe-
distribute it enough, but
Maybe CopySoft was made a lot of money doing something else before. Plagiarizing Office software, perhaps.
I wonder if I can play the battle mode one player just to show it off, just for the sake of thoroughness. Against computer. Battle 1, 2, 3. Absolutely inscrutable. Sure, I'll take Battle 1, Track 1, World 1,
yeah.
1. All right, so it's the first track of the game, but it's cut off. You can't go around in a full circle. You know, that's the way you want to play a fucking battle mode, is to not be able to do loops around. Just have dead ends in it.
What? It just looks so bad from the preview. Reminds me of when I tried to make a platformer in a click-and-play derivative when I was in middle school. And after I remember I drew the level out on paper and everything. I was like, oh, you got to do this jump here. So, and then I playtested and realized you could just jump at the start of the level and jump over the entire level. That's what this reminds me of.
I had to select the opponent, my computer opponent, using the keyboard. I couldn't do that on the controller. Also, we're in low-res graphics mode because when you clone, when you have two of the display at once. So this is what the difference is here. Balloons. I'm down to 1 already somehow. I didn't even get hit by anything, I don't think. Well, hold on.
Balls?
Let me hear that again.
Okay.
Oh, no, never mind.
So, I don't know who said Skunny HD earlier, but
Me.
yeah, I had to look up. So there was a Skunny fan game that was made a few years ago.
Ooh.
Oh,
Don't know how you would get it anymore because the website for it is down. But it existed. It's on speedrun.com. There is video of it. There's a guide by the person who made the game. The record is not held by the person who made the game. They're in second place of 2.
How do I reverse?
Yeah, someone made a game called Skunny in Nostalgia.
So she just straight up goes on the DOS world then?
Yeah, actually, you're right, because I'm skipping through this video, and this is some Commander Keen backgrounds in here. Yeah, I wouldn't know where you'd be able to find it now, if at all.
There is a mini-map. By mini, I mean the tiniest possible, because every character on it is 1 pixel tall. It's that little red box.
Oh, okay. That's what that... Yeah. I just assumed it was...
Graphical corruption. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to shoot this motherfucker. They're not making it easy on me.
I like this drum track.
That's gonna fucking do it for Skunny Kart. Wait, hold on. For sake of thoroughness, let's see if Battle 2 is a different game mode at all.
No. I don't know what I'm expecting, but I'm not expecting it to be a different game mode.
Design!
I'll choose the Padme for my opponent because he's slow. So, you know, as far as beginnings to what would become a franchise, this is certainly auspicious. I guess flashing doesn't mean you're invincible, because I was invincible and I still got hit with something. So I guess I don't know what this is.
It's like I saw a little like purple poison bottle. Is that poison?
No, that's a shrink potion, and that's what when you take the shrink potion, Arnold Schwarzenegger says, "I'll be back."
Yeah, because
famously the
scene shrank.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll fucking do it for Skunny Kart. Ay. Yeah, auspicious beginnings, as mentioned, to be sure. And that was, you know, a whole way to start your franchise is to just steal from someone else and then form the foundation of your mascot, your company mascot the back of that.
It worked for Super Mario. They stole directly from Donkey Kong.
Well, let's take a quick look at the CopySoft website. This is a screenshot from a 2005 archive of the website, so clearly they came up with this design sometime in the mid to early 90s, and this stuck with it. And you can see here the incomplete catalog of Skunny games, 6 of the 7. CopySoft would not develop the last game. We'll get to that in time. But here we have Skunny Kart at the top. Then the order they have it here on the website is Lost in Space, In the Wild West, Save Our Pizzas, Desert Raid, Back to the Forest. I think, as best as I can reckon, this is reverse chronological order. The first non-kart game, so Skunny Kart is first, and then it goes to the bottom, Back to the Forest, then Desert Raid, then Save Our Pizzas, then In the Wild West, and then Lost in Space. This is, I'm guessing, the release order, because again, with all these games coming out within the same year as one another, shit would have had to have been pretty tight together. Shit would have probably been like one after the other. And the other confusing factor here is that when you boot into any of these games and you go to the information page, they already have all the other games there. They already have, like, you know, upselling for every other one of the 5 games here on every one of those discs. So again, just makes it like impossible to track. And you know, I don't think they gave a shit.
You couldn't find any EGM articles to detail the releases on this?
No, not even a PC Gamer article. You think they would have been all over this as influential.
What is getting Famitsu?
It's their one and only 4 out of 10, 4 out of 40. So, yeah, website looked like this for a while, and I think there was like a forum thread I looked up that even when the website looked like this, it wasn't necessarily fully official, I don't think. I found this post on the Classic DOS Games forum, where a user by the name of DOS Guy, who is actually the website administrator, speculates that Copysoft.com was not the official website of Copysoft. They contacted the owner of the domain in 2007, and David Snell of American Computer Technologies replied, "The original developers of the Skunny series disappeared a number of years ago and have been unreachable. We are and or were the authorized U.S. distributors of the games, thus the Copysoft.com website." So Copysoft wasn't running their own shit. This was just the company that held onto the rights of American Computer Games. And even Copysoft itself was not a real company, or it was the label. It was the branch of a larger company called Epicus, I believe. I had this information somewhere as well, but as you can tell, I didn't fully prepare for the stream tonight. So some of this information is a little bit scattershot. But yeah, I believe Copysoft was the branch of one like Epicus, and maybe their broader interests involved stealing from other companies doing other types of software, because they were always PC based. But yeah, so get back to the question of who owns the rights to Scunnies. I guess it would be that American Computer Games Association, even assuming they're even still around, American Computer Technologies. Maybe someone is due to contact them again and get an update on them. But that's not our fucking job. Our job is to play more Scunny games. And the next one will be Skunny Back to the Forest. This is the closest I could find to a CD box art for Back to the Forest. It appears to be some German release.
This looks like a demo disc for a PlayStation 1 game.
It looks like it would have come included with a magazine. And it might have been. I mean, this probably came as part of some German games magazine. This is German, by the way. Hilfe! Skunny's frond worden kidnapped. Some words just translate. Some words just translate super easily. You know, kidnapped is kidnapped in English, German. Helft mit, sie aus den Handen de Bossen Toad zu befreien. Supermodel Rosie hilft ook dabei. Well, I couldn't have said it better myself. This is one of the only Scunny games of those ones that are post-Kart to get an individual release. Clearly they had a lot of faith in this one. It's this and Save Our Pizzas, which we'll get to later, which I was able to track down individual cover art for. You know, in their capacity as shareware games, if you sent away to Copysoft for a copy, they'd probably just send you a floppy disk in a Ziploc bag. They probably would not have bothered to do much in the way of, like, artwork, a boxed copy, what have you. So,
I mean, a lot of these shareware games, like the address to mail to was just the guy's house.
Yes. Yeah. I think we'll actually see the address. I think we can see here, once we get into Back to the Forest, what Copysoft's address was. We're going to fucking dox him here tonight.
This is a present from
Magic
me to
Mouse,
you.
Carmen requests I speak more German. Da! All right, glad I could help.
Mouse.
So let's get to the Back to the Forest. Let's get back to that forest for the first time.
This tells us in verse that Scunny is from the forest.
Skunny has asked us to give all his fans an important message. If you are having trouble running my game, then please run the helpme.exe program included on the disk. This should sort out any problems you may have. Your nutty friend, Skunny. Thank you, Skunny.
You know what I love? Is a lot of typefaces.
Oh, Skunny and Rosie. How loud is this? Probably pretty fucking loud.
Pretty loud.
Yeah.
This is a present from me to
Charkie
you.
says, longtime subscriber, first time fan. Thanks for the stream.
I'm hype.
Well, you're welcome to this mysterious Charkie character.
Mhm.
Can I navigate this using my controller? Nope. I'm probably relegated to the keyboard for the remainder of the night.
A preview of level. I mean, I guess it's what demo modes are, but
Yeah. Up. Great hit. Can I take another hit? No.
Is that a frame rate counter in the top right, or
No frames.
no? Hitting a toad is not
Maybe
a good
that's
idea.
speed.
Fade to red.
It is frame rate. Actually, no. Huh.
Miles per hour? No. Sorry, kilometers.
Thank you. Yeah, you got to keep it
Per milli hour.
Health? No.
Oh, is he slowly dying over time? Yeah, maybe, because then the candy made it go back. Nope. Oh, no, that was candy also.
This looks fucking unplayable, by the way.
I think that is time/health. I think that is what that
Yeah.
number is.
Oh, wow, yeah, this is basically Cannibal. Finally. Scunnable.
I pressed escape to end the demo.
All right. Was DOS capable of blast processing?
Not the Genesis wasn't capable of blast processing.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing Back to the Forest registered version. You will find the list of other games below. This is not a shareware game. Please don't distribute it. Please call CopySoft if you found this program on a BBS. If you have received a copy from a vendor, or if you suspect this is an illegal copy, we will sue all violators of our copyrights. Fucking tough talk. Man.
We have the money to do that many lawsuits.
If you need to contact CopySoft, Rue des Mensuets, 109, 1200 Bruxelles, Belgium, a Belgian company. They have an agent in Los Angeles, and
So that's his
here are the
apartment, right?
coordinates of the coordinates of the last cis person on Earth are on screen now.
Track him down, girls. Don't miss the other adventures of Skunny. Call your dealer today for more info. Lost in Space, Desert Raid, Back to the Forest, Save Our Pizzas. You'll notice that which one is not featured here? The Wild West one isn't featured here, which leads me to believe it might actually be the last one released.
Your Skunny dealer.
Oh, this is the story to the game that we're playing right now. It's good to have this buried deep in the information menu.
After the copyright violation threats.
Meet Skunny, a squirrel with attitude. Skunny's friends have been kidnapped, and with the help of his girlfriend, the supermodel Rosie, he must rescue them from the evil toads. 256 color graphics. You paid a lot of money for that VGA, and anyway, 16 color games are easy to do. Wow, shots fired. Parallax scrolling, as pictured here with this fish, the static image of a fish and a mosquito. Fast scrolling. Sonic, move over. Sound Blaster and AdLib compatible. That would have been a big deal back in the day. Beat the clock to finish the levels. Automatic smart save. Okay, so it saves after every level. Brilliant. Fucking genius. Joystick support. Enter any level. And
or just that they're all enterable?
We'll get to these games as we get to them. Dealer information. Any shareware dealer can distribute the shareware version of the CopySoft games. The only condition is that you include the CopySoft and Skunny names in every description. CopySoft has the right to cancel this authorization for a dealer at any time without having to justify the reason. We have no other conditions. Distribute as many shareware versions as you can, and we hope this will bring a lot of registered versions. It didn't. Blah, 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 blah. Legal mumbo jumbo and copyright. Great. Is there?
No, they misspelled their company name. It's CopySoft.
All right, here's the story of the game. King Toad has decreed that all his subjects shall be spared their, misspelled, miserable lives if they take part in his evil plans. King Toad, in his wicked ways, has decided to round up all loyal friends, pictured here, of his arch enemy, the great special agent and hero, Skunny Hardnut. That's his last name. Skunny Hardnut. That is the full name of Skunny, who's a secret agent, by the way. In order to trap the superhero when he comes to his friends' rescue, in his evil thoughts, King Toad knows with Skunny Hardnut held captive, the world is his to hold ransom. Our superhero gets to hear of this terror while on holiday in the Bahamas with his girlfriend and supermodel, Rosie, and decides to take the bait and his girlfriend with him. That seems irresponsible. Your mission is to free the little gray squirrels by knocking off King Toad's henchmen sitting on huts. This task can only be achieved when a super health nut is found. Traveling through the kingdom of the great forest, you will meet crazed insects who are intent on preventing you finding the super health nut.
Beautiful.
Why would the insect side with the frog? Would the toad be their mortal enemy? Like, this any moment he could stick his tongue out and...
He's ruling them in fear, out of fear, rather.
Good point. Some of the little gray squirrels escaped King Toad's capture and laid out refreshments for your perilous journey. Soft drink of choice. Remember, you can't topple King Toad's henchmen without a super health nut. Good luck. The story of Skunny. This is the little backstory.
You can tell that this was written by AI by all the emojis that they put in there.
Skunny is a squirrel who loves children, animals, and sticky nut puddings.
No comma.
No comma.
Animals.
Yeah.
Who loves children, animals, and sticky nut puddings. When he was little, his father told him many stories of his fantastic adventures in faraway lands. Skunny wanted to be like his father, and his ultimate wish was to star in his own video games. He became a secret agent on the side, but, his dream was always a video game gig. He knew he must practice running, jumping, and looking for things to eat in, squirrel, strange places. Skunny wrote to several computer game makers, but nobody wanted him. True story. So he decided to make his own company, and he employed a programmer, pictured here, who knew an artist, pictured there. So now he had a programmer and an artist. All he needed was a name. They all got together and came up with CopySoft.
Is this canonical?
I think so. After several coffee machines and 500 sticky nut puddings, they finally had their first game ready. The only problem was how to get Skunny into the computer. They scanned him in, but he came out in black and white, and his tail came off. There's only one way to get Skunny into the computer, and that was to shrink him in the washing machine. They washed Skunny for several days, and he became dead from being rattled around by the washing machine. Oh, sorry. He became so small he could hide in the microchips. So when you are playing a game on your computer, and it is late at night, and you hear a small squeaky voice, hello, coming from your PC, just think, it may be Skunny.
Is this the first haunted game creepypasta?
Every copy of Back to the Forest is personalized.
Is that the first thing that person ever wrote?
Might be. Screen dump PCX file. Ay. Yeah, this is like fucking classic DOS. That's a print screen button. It'll just create like a PCX file, which is basically like a BMP. It's like a screen capture. So, great. So we have movement and we have jumping. But
it looks like you can play as Rosie too.
Well, let's see.
Which must be New Game Plus, considering you have to rescue her.
No, she's not captured. The gray squirrels are captured.
I thought it said that he captured... I don't know.
No. He brought his girlfriend with him. I like that it was phrased also as like his girlfriend and supermodel. Like it's his supermodel, personally.
I think he just went back to the hub.
I believe I did.
Huh. Oh, wow. A little exploratory, non-linear action. Step aside, Mario. Switch houses.
I feel like I had no control over that. I just tapped right. I landed on the ant.
A gravitational force.
What if instead of saying you hear hello from your computer, it's like when you hear from your computer late at night, it might be Skunny.
It might be a toad. Killing a squirrel. You're complicit. This is maybe the worst controlling platformer I've ever played in my life.
Yeah, this has like slidey movement that feels like it's like when someone uses like a make your own platforming movement engine thing and they don't change any of the settings for the game they're trying to make. But this is the only game.
What a nasty fall. Try again. Yeah, the momentum here is fucking wild. This is running at 9. Fuck.
I feel like any game that wanted to step up to Sonic, especially ones that's explicitly called out Sonic the Hedgehog, were the games that had the worst controls possible. Like, the ones that did not understand what speed was.
There's no such thing as a second chance.
Stop using rewind. Well, good news. This is a DOS game.
So, collecting the food increases your health and/or time. We don't really lose that much for hitting enemies, so I guess I shouldn't care about...
Yeah, like, you could barrel through stuff pretty easily. So that got me thinking, because you know where I'm at any given time. I'm always thinking about speedruns. So I went to speedrun.com again to look up just Skunny speedruns in general. Not a single Skunny game, not a single official Skunny game has a speedrun.
Only the fan game.
Only the fan game, and that's not even an official one. That's unofficial. But no one has done Skunny, which you'd think, considering how goddamn fast you go in this game. Oh, yep. This
Christ.
this game beat Red Faction to the punch with Geomod.
I mean, I
So you
feel
gotta kill the
super-powered
frog,
right
yeah.
now.
There you go.
Cool. Your friends are safe. Let's see how you scored. Uh-huh.
You know what?
Wow.
I kind of like the idea of the goal being to get to the end of the level and get the thing to let you fuck up the thing at the start of the level, but make the act of getting to the start of the level like a breeze.
Yeah.
I mean, this feels like a perfect speedrun game because it's the fastest fucking platformer I've ever
Yeah.
played in my life.
I'm not gonna be the one to speedrun it though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Was it?
I think that's the sound of Skunny in your computer.
They sure mentioned Supermodel Girlfriend a lot of the developers lonely. I mean, listen, actually it's because she's single now because Skunny got shrunk down so many times in the washing machine that she can't find him anymore.
Yeah, these stories almost feel like incongruous with each other because he was going to save all his friends and then he just became a computer game.
And a secret agent.
It's like here's
he was
the
a secret
backstory of the actor Skunny who stars in our games. So they actually also beat Final Fantasy Spirits with End of the Punch.
You're
as well.
fucked now. Oh, you're fucked now.
Oh my god. That's
Okay,
brutal.
try going further back.
Yeah, can you build up enough speed?
Well, I feel like that frog would get you. Huh. Don't fuck up, I guess.
So I hear
gotta say,
Bubsy's
this
coming
music
back.
Sucks.
What sucks?
This music?
No. I don't want to hear that. Fuck.
Well,
Yeah. If this is what they do without stealing, I hope this isn't stolen.
help me.
Help me. Great, yeah.
Oh, resume game. Does that mean that the first level will be done, but it'll have no score? Hey, you know what? I'll take it.
So are the gray squirrel, that guy has a leather jacket, but you, the superhero secret agent, doesn't have one?
Now, you have a varsity jacket. You're proud
Yeah.
of high school.
You peaked in high school.
Yeah.
You see that, but he has a
The
supermodel
only-
girlfriend, so I mean, he seems pretty cool to me.
The only jacket I wear these days is a varsity jacket, just because I live in a place that it does not get cold enough that I need a jacket most of the time, and I just have this varsity jacket. It's not even for my high school or anything. It was part of like a cosplay I did for PAX, or I went as like the guy from Hotline Miami. But I just kept it. So I just have this varsity jacket with a B on it, and no one has ever asked, like, oh, what school is that? So.
Okay, this time I won't fuck up.
Don't touch that other one either. I mean, you touch that one, rather. Don't touch it again the second time, I guess.
I mean, it's like we even need to go
Whatever.
back, right? Because once we get the,
Well, yeah, you're right.
Oh, you can't walk on these. Oh, so it's just, it's just a line
you're not
there.
a-
It's just
You're not a
fake.
spider.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, I mean, I picked up that you weren't going to be able to walk on that. 'Cause I saw the spiders, and I was like, okay, I get what they're doing.
Well, I didn't. I guess that makes me dumb. I guess that makes me the fool. I guess that makes me a moron.
I think
I'm
you
glad
should
I
have
didn't have to say it.
I love how you can get more than the maximum number of 99. Fuck. I knew it was
No,
there,
no.
too. It's just... the game moves so fast. It's so slippery. It's like being on ice all the time, but also like the max speed you could reach on ice instantaneously. Ugh! I wish I had rewind.
God, is there an ice level in this game? I hope it controls normal.
It's the one level. Well, yeah, it's ice. Your feet would stick to the ground. I mean...
Cold.
I'm gonna jump over level 2. Let me see if I can skip to level 3, because...
Oh, it could be like Quake, yeah.
Oh, no more letters. That's as many... Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, resume game. That squirrel, that gray squirrel taunts me.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I wonder
Yeah,
how I
okay.
would play as Rosie.
It's a New Game Plus.
Do you think she's like a Jazz Jackrabbit's younger brother we're not going to name?
This game
I'm gonna have
aspires
to look
to
up
be
what that
Jazz,
is. To
Jackrabbit.
Find out why you mean that.
I'm assuming the squirrel
Oh,
can't
I see
swim.
why. I see why we're not naming it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It rhymes.
You know, Skunny's not a slur, but...
Yeah. Skunny copy soft 1. Cliff Lisinski 0.
I haven't even seen the toad in this level. And I don't think we will, because there's no checkpoints. How about that smart save system? Not smart enough to save in the middle of a fucking level, huh? Assholes.
How do you say not smart enough to save this game?
I wonder if we can get in touch with someone at Fabraz to see if they can add a Skunny costume to Bubsy 4D.
It's never too
luckily
late.
there's No risk. Because the developers all do you think they shrunk themselves down in the washing machine?
Yeah.
God, I wish
Yeah,
they
but
were.
as a kink thing though.
Yeah, Skunny did it for practicality. They did it for the love of the game. Do you think there was a
yeah.
kid out there who was like, I want to be just like Skunny. I'll put myself in the washing machine so I can drink this on my own computer. And maybe that's why CopySoft disappeared. It's following that lawsuit.
He got in the computer and realized, like, oh man, it's like rebooting here. I wanted to be like Skunny. Now I have to be friends with all these people at the diner.
I did not have enough characters to type in any funny jokes there. All right, level 4. Let's see what level 4 looks like.
Reboot
This is about to
had
go all the way to the end.
Reboot had characters who were like from games but stayed stuck in the computer, like Skunny, right? Like, wasn't
sure.
it like that kid's friend, like the little brother or whatever, and he found this girl from a game and she stayed in the computer, like Skunny?
I'll take your word
I'm really
for it. I
trying
never
to-
watched Reboot.
I'm really trying to keep this tied to Skunny somehow.
Well, get your head out of the clouds, I say, because that's where Skunny is. Fuck!
You know, one time I was my brother's one of his ex-girlfriends is she had moved to Chicago, and so I was showing to where she had a job interview, and that day I saw a finch and a dragonfly fighting while I was waiting for her during the interview. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be sick. And then another finch came out and they ripped the dragonfly in half.
Oh.
And I'm like, wow, that was awful. This has changed my opinion of finches a lot. And then on the way home, I looked at, I'm like, what's that squirrel doing? And I looked at it. It was frozen, like it was sitting face up with a shocked expression on its face, and it was dead. Same day that happened.
Bad day in nature.
Good day
it
for
was
whatever
surprise
animal
for
won.
squirrel.
You say that the finch and the dragonfly were fighting, but I feel like that's not something that the dragonfly was going to win.
No, but it looked
Even
like they
in
were
the
having
best
a little
case
back and
scenario.
forth with it's like some evasion, some little tricky moves. Like they really were squaring off. They didn't just they were just going like that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to see it happen.
Let's see the next level.
I mean, at least this lets you.
At least lets you skip levels. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that. Yeah.
Oh wait,
sure.
remember it said that in the information. It said enter any level. That's what they meant. They
Truth
literally
in
just anytime
advertising.
you want. Can you go to the final level? Can you just beat the game?
Let's find out.
I love how you go real fast and you get stunned and hurt by like running into a wall. Again, I feel like anyone who made a game that was trying to ape off of Sonic's speed did not figure out how to
Back out.
do that.
Oh, I can just do this.
Now is it going to send you back to... No, okay, that's good.
Oh, these are tightly packed. They run out of ideas? I can't believe it.
All right, level 10.
Objective still the same. Huh?
What?
Enter the chimney. I'll try to pronounce this. Lowell in chat says the please do not distribute message carries a different vibe after you really get to see the game. I'm thinking right now, like I want to imagine someone in real life who thinks they've found like a real life creepypasta game because they found an old CD that looked generic and had a game on it that said do not distribute and could not possibly understand why.
Well, that was the last level of the game, potentially. Now, if we wanted to try it again, we'd have to run all the way back over there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this can't just be 10 levels long, can it? I mean, I guess it can. I guess there's nothing stopping them.
It is.
I don't think anyone was enforcing any sort of quality assurance on these fuckers, so...
What's this one? Back to the forest? It says right there at the bottom of the screen. That's right? Okay.
Yeah.
I wish it was wrong somehow.
Did we do level 5 yet? Wow.
I don't think so.
They really talked up the parallax scrolling, and it's just like, we can do a background layer and a foreground layer. That's parallax scrolling, right?
You know, technically.
Parallax scrolling sounds like it should be cooler than it is.
God.
I despise the controls in...
I can feel the way it would fail, like in my hands by watching it.
I think I need to get out of the forest.
I don't think anyone on YouTube has uploaded a full playthrough of this game.
And we're gonna be the first. All right, folks, buckle up, strap in. No, that's gonna do it for Back to the Forest, because I can't take no more. Oh no, don't even show me the demo. I don't want to see it. I think I'm here for that shit right now. No, I'm here for more Skunny games. Now, you may be concerned, like, wow, that was a really bad platformer game. It's gonna be a real shame if all these games are just reskins of the same game, if it's just the same conceit, the same fucking thing over and over again. And luckily, you would be wrong in this case. Amazingly, you would be wrong. In any other circumstance, any other universe, you'd be right. But in this one, Skunny was in fact a multi-genre video game star. So the next game we're going to play, which features here on the Skunny Kart combo, because Skunny Kart was always the lead, the flagship Skunny title. So all of the Skunny compilations to follow would always lead with Skunny Kart and say, hey, you're getting 5 bonus games, or 4 bonus games in the case of this 5-in-1 collection here, the Skunny Kart combo. What is that game in the bottom right with a gladiator or like some fantasy man in the middle of Egypt, I guess? None of these games look like Skunny games, except for Skunny Kart.
With the cactus.
I swear they just stole art. They looked up like on clip art, this like, hey, show us space with a pizza. That's good enough for Skunny.
I don't mean this as an insult, but the one in the bottom right does look like something I'd find on itch.io.
But on purpose, you know?
Yeah.
So we're showing this cover here as we are... Actually, you know what? I'll show the other one, because the one I'm more familiar with, this one was just kind of like a bonus find I found. This is the one I'm more familiar with. This cover here, the Skunny and Rosie Arcade Action Pack. Hours of fun. 6 arcade games, including Skunny Kart, for kids 4 to 9. And so this is the image you will primarily see when you're in search of Skunny software for yourself in the modern era. Everything uses this key art here. And you know, why wouldn't you? It's such high production value. And again, Kart on the cover. Because again, that was like the lead game. That was like the thing that they really thought was going to compel people, hook people into the Skunny franchise. Anyway, we're gonna go. You go ahead.
I was gonna say I like how Rosie is very obviously just Skunny with different clothes on. So I mean, why isn't Skunny a supermodel for his job?
Well, maybe he's a secret agent / supermodel, but he's modest. He leads with the secret agent bits. Anyway, in his capacity as a secret agent, this is Skunny's Desert Raid.
Is this a Gulf War game? That's not a joke. Is this a Gulf War game?
No, it's not a joke. But
I'm
it also
smiling
is.
right now. I'm beaming ear to ear.
All right. By the way, I want to, before we move on too far, I found the ending to Skunny Back to the Forest. It does end at stage 10. After you beat the 10th level, it takes you back to the hub. The level disappears. There's nowhere else you can go into. There's no ending. There's no credits. It's just like, welcome back to the hub. You're stuck here forever.
Skunny, Special Agent for Hire. Wow, complete lack of music is strange.
Ooh, 1.1 post-launch update.
Yeah, I had the feeling. I had a real strong feeling.
Well.
All right, let me...
What year was this one again?
1993. Let me try to do this justice. Ahem. Reports of a large military buildup by the evil dictator Sad Man Insane has reached Washington, D.C. And by all accounts, this madman is building weapons of mass destruction. The madman also claims that he has found an ancient map that shows quite clearly that the entire circumference of the world was once his country. All mine, haha. There was only one thing to do, to send for the best of the best. We have to send Skunny Hardnut, armed with a small biplane, a few bombs, and a truckload of luck. Skunny must destroy this evil plan and rid the world of this tyrant. We're really not giving him much supplies. We're not really giving him. I guess they cut back on military funding. Skunny, in his most daring mission to date, there's been one, takes to the skies, and with you at his side, this promises to be the mother of the father of the grandmother of all battles. We wish you luck and a farewell message. May the force be with you.
I think George W. Bush was like, I remember playing this game as a 40-year-old child called Skunny Desert Raid. I think we need to finish up on that. I don't think we ever solved the issue that Skunny went in to fix.
Mission accomplished. And George W. Lucas would go on to sue for the blatant copyright infringement of May the Force Be With You.
Skunny in Ready Player One.
All right, Skunny's story remains the same. Small cookie voice coming through your PC. It might just be Skunny. Might just be.
God, this is a dark one, but Lowell says, no, Skunny, that's a children's hospital.
Move, Skunny. Fire and bomb. Okay. Got all I need.
Listen, if you weren't around in like 1992, like shit was fucked up. If you're around in 2002, it was kind of like that.
Huh?
Oh, there goes the free world.
Why did I explode?
Did you hit the tree?
I guess that must be it.
Yep.
Wow, that's quite a death, Skunny.
He has health. I survived the bomb, but I can't like touch the leaves.
No, that's ground.
You know what they say, hard nut, hard die. Skunny Hard Nut sounds like a UK grime rapper.
God, the vertical movement sucks.
But hey, side-scrolling shooter, new genre for Skunny.
Fuck, I touched the ground. I didn't have any bombs, so I couldn't like drop
You got
anything.
20 bombs, it says.
Good, perfect fit.
It said control, or was it alt? Did it say alt for bomb? It's alt. Okay, my bad. That's why they pay Skunny the big bucks, and why I'm just a streamer. I'm not even gonna try to bomb that. I give up. I concede.
You know, I was under the impression he'd be wearing a different costume in this, but they really settled on the varsity jacket.
No, it's iconic. It's his iconic fit.
Just that first screen that showed off all the Skunny games you could buy had him in a different outfit for each one.
Oh, no sound effects for this one, huh?
No.
There we go. Can I pick these up?
Yep.
I thought I was going to crash into the
from
phone line.
From above the combat area? That's an interesting...
Start me from the beginning level. I fucking dare you. You motherfuckers.
Climate chat says Skunny Hard Nut hidey hole.
This is where Skunny hid out for the duration of the war.
Ladies and gentlemen, his nut is cracked.
You know, the Rise Against song, Hero of War, is actually
About
the
Skunny.
life of Skunny. Like, it really changed him after he got back.
Do the guns not work on those ones at all?
I'm out of bombs, you see. This game sucks. I did that
Seems to be
deliberately because I
that
wanted to
was
try a
at,
different level.
The most comprehensible speed.
I mean, the up and down seems like slightly uncontrollable.
Oh yeah, still bad, but you know, I understand what's going on more.
Luckily, we can select any level.
What do they call Saddam in this? Sad Man?
Insane.
Insane.
Which is very close. The Metal Gear NES promotion and Snake's Revenge promotion. There's Ayatollah Cockamamie.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And Vermin Katafi.
yes. Jesus, Tank this comes out of nowhere. I guess it comes from screen left, but...
No so damn insane.
Now, this is a kid's game, which is why he catches fire when he dies.
What am I supposed to do about this tank?
You're the special agent. I mean, figure it out.
I misspelled abandoned, whatever. Let's try the oil refinery. Here's what we're really out here for, folks.
Oh, hey.
Wow, some air combat.
Why a biplane? I mean, I guess because he's just a silly mascot character, but...
Now remember, if you find...
Oh, boy! Oh, boy! Uh-oh!
Alright, let's
So about Skunny not being a slur.
Let's let this one have some room to breathe before I get back to the other joke I was going to say. You know, they have, like, several different sprites showing them being humiliated by their clothing falling in different ways. Like that one. I was trying to say, now remember, if you find a suspiciously man-sized hole in the ground, fly into it to get to the secret warp to the final level. That's where Sad Man is.
Come on, die so you can drop that health I desperately need. This is, like, unplayable, but in a completely unique way.
Tiger Come Here says, you know, maybe they're trying to make a new slur with Skunny.
Yeah, we're trying it out on for size. We think it'll catch on. That would be a great guerrilla marketing campaign.
Yeah.
It's like, all
What,
right,
the new slur?
yeah, to promote our game, we invented a new slur that all the kids are going to be saying. The kids are going to be saying Skunny, and next thing you know, they're going to be buying the game. They're going to call it ironic.
Just imagining the, like, what was it? The Dante's Inferno, like, show yourself committing a sin with one of the booth babes at this event. Turok, but instead name your kid our new slur.
I mean, technically, Star Wars invented a new slur because people are saying clanker now.
Mission rejected. Let's try electricity or electricity. I think they're trying to do a pun here.
Whoa, what a background.
Not just a background.
Oh, it is? Okay, all right. I was wondering, because, like, that's pretty high up to put something you can crash into, but...
And there's nothing... There's bullets that come right for you at the top of the...
Yeah, just shoot them down. Easy peasy. Easy Skunny.
As they famously say, easy Skunny.
Skunny for nothing. That's why it's shareware.
Skunny for nothing, the squirrels for free.
Yeah, speaking of things with slurs in it. Folks, thanks for joining us on the episode where we'll say the word slur more than any other episode. Not any specific ones, just the word.
Oh no, they got
Definitely
Sam
getting
sites.
demonetized.
We were demonetized from the moment we said the word Skunny.
Yeah. I do want to see what the reason would be.
A YouTube rep gets back to me.
Really,
Yep.
I can't really contest this either.
I think for the longest time, like, Simple Flips would say the word, I'm going to specifically pronounce it, kunk, as like a catch-all curse. And YouTube would constantly demonetize him for it, even though he was definitely not saying the other one, or even in a context in which that would make sense.
Can Diane Morgan make money on on YouTube?
And I think we're safe because stop doing that apparently, but
Now, I did mention there are cheats here. I'm half tempted to go to the cheat codes page here. I do have the website open. Okay, Skunny's Desert Raid. For infinite energy, type in powwow. Or wait, they don't really tell you where to enter the codes. They just... I should screenshot what this page looks like on the CopySoft website. Sure. Just for the benefit of the audience at home. Whoa. Maybe I wonder if it's a name you have to put in on the credits here. That's got to be what it is, because, okay. This is the cheats page as archived off of the CopySoft website, which we'll link to here. Okay, so Desert Raid, that is the penultimate game on the list. Energy, Powwow, Lives, Nuts, Ammo, Insane. I guess I'll go Powwow. See if this does anything. I'll try typing it in-game. Nothing.
Maybe it doesn't help that you crashed into a wall. Go up so you don't crash into a wall first thing, and then type it in.
I typed it in.
Case sensitive.
Is there a way to pause?
I'll try the pause break button on the keyboard. If there would be a key, it would be...
Pause. What do you think this is, Sonic?
No, the pause buttons didn't work. Escape worked.
Last thing I can think of is just like on the title screen or on something like that.
Yeah, they have no instructions on the page.
Bob in your chat says that's the wrong culture being offensive to. Get it together, guys. Slime's just trying to knock off 2 racisms with 1 cheat code with powwow there.
Let's see the airport. Let's see the last level.
Could these developers tell the difference?
It just says type while playing.
Where does it say that?
I'm looking on a different thing. Try nuts. That's an easy one.
Okay, what's that supposed to do?
Lives.
Well, it's supposed to have 2 lives.
So if you lose lives after typing that in, then we'll know it doesn't work. All right.
Doesn't work.
I can't believe something in Skunny doesn't work well.
Okay, I found another one. I found a different one. Let's see. This is technically for a different one of these games, but let's see if it works like this. Backspace.
Nothing
Do anything?
happening.
Okay.
Ay, ay, ay. Cheat failed.
Here?
6-level game.
I'm gonna assume, like the previous game, there's no actual ending, and there's nothing left to do.
Oh,
after you beat it.
probably. Game setup.
Beeper
Beeper effects.
effects.
Oh, we gotta hear
Yeah,
that.
let's
No.
send a page to your beeper to let you know when your energies were filled in Skunny, Desert Strike, whatever this was called.
It's PC
Skunny
beeper sound
Operation Iraqi
effects.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound
Honestly,
much
this
worse.
This sounds better to my ear, to be
Yes,
honest.
honestly.
Yeah.
I typed powwow again just to see if anything would happen. And nothing did, so. I mean, this game is hard. Doesn't strike me as particularly good. But maybe you could have gotten some value out of this if you were really hard up for a scrolling shooter on your IBM DOS compatible. I don't know, it's functional. It would just take a while to master. I guess when you only have 6 levels in your game, you got to really drive up the difficulty to drive that gameplay for dollar value out of it. Let's see the demo. Let's see how the computer plays. Maybe they're going to be goated. Maybe they're going to be... So far, so good. I'm doing a shit job dodging all this stuff, I'll tell you that much. This game should really have had auto-fire. Because I was having to press the spacebar every time I shot, and that was getting old after a while, too.
You can tell that there's no way to play this game in a way that looks impressive, but they wanted to do something to make it seem like it was impressive. So they're just kind of dodging and weaving for no reason, or like dropping too many bombs in a row.
I love Skunny at the flight controls here. That's him in the pilot seat.
I'll be honest, like, the demo play is, like, more competent than I expected it would be. I know he just took hits. I thought he'd be dead by now.
No, they wanted to give you something to aspire to in this one.
Give hope to a Skunny player?
I mean, what I kind of thought is that maybe they just have, like, random inputs play.
Oh, that's it. End of
End of
demo.
demo.
You have to find the rest out
Yes.
for yourself. You have to play the rest for yourself.
Mail checker money order to this address.
We'll send
to
you a
unlock.
VHS tape with a master play of the game.
I just noticed that CopySoft Skunny logo has a white space.
Yeah,
in
it
that
has
should
some
be filled in.
stuff they
Yeah.
forgot to magic wand out of it.
Bobinator asks, how much you want to bet they shoved Skunny into this game at the last minute?
Entirely possible. Entirely possible that CopySoft, had stolen the source code to some other game. I mean, had another game in development with their team of wonderful programmers and game conceptualizers and designers, and they decided to just
All right.
draw Skunny in.
Do you know if CopySoft did anything that wasn't Skunny within that year?
Let's find out. I don't think they
Because
did much.
Because I can imagine that it wasn't so much about putting them in at the last minute. It was just them saying like, "Hey, everything we do is going to have Skunny in it. It doesn't matter what we do; it will be Skunny."
Nope, everything they did was Skunny.
Yeah, so
According to
that's my
this.
theory. Is that it's not that they replaced it at the last minute. It's just that they were like, no matter what game we make, it will be Skunny. We will make Skunny a thing. We will make this happen.
And boy, howdy, did they never. That's gonna do it for a Skunny's desert raid. What a desert raid it was.
Just in case we don't reach the children's market with Skunny Back to the Forest, we'll try to reach out to the Patriots.
Now-
Oh, Tyrion. Yeah, that from It's Mr. YTF. Yeah, Tyrion. That was a great shareware game. The skull on the pike at the end of the shareware demo scared me as a kid.
Well, speaking of scary, I hope you're not too scared by grammatical errors, because the cover to our next game, this game has a cover, has a really egregious one that bugs the shit out of me. The next game is Skunny Save Our Pizzas. Oh, nope. Wait for it. Save Our Pizza
what?
is 1994 copyright in this one, but everything I've seen says it released in 1993 alongside all the other games. So maybe this was mailed out in 1994.
Save Our Pizza's registered version. Please do not distribute.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna go on a little bit of a pizza quest here. Saving them, we've graduated from saving squirrels to now saving foodstuffs. And I think a time machine is involved in this one. I think this one has time travel shenanigans in it. So we'll see how they reconcile those two things here in Skunny Save Our Pizza is. Yes, I want to run the fucking application. Thank you, computer.
I can't believe my best friend in college's senior year animation stole the plot from Skunny Save Our Pizza.
It was a big influence on a lot of people. There wouldn't be a
How could you do
Mario
this,
without
Sonia?
Wait, did that say your newest friend on the screen?
Your nuttiest
No.
friend.
Nuttiest. Pizza Tower.
Bernie's Pizzas. Damn.
Well, I gotta know the story to this one.
Is he bringing the hat back? Nope.
I
probably
wish
not.
this film was also Saddam Hussein.
WDGA says, "Sad man insane." Is that you? No, this is the evil chef of Cadiz who has brainwashed Italy's pizza staff, and none of them can remember the ingredients nor the recipe. The pizza? It's sauce, cheese, and bread, my man. The evil con man...
they're making deep dish pizzas.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
now.
Totally different. The evil con man has opened his own chain of pizza parlors and is making everybody eat a cheap lookalike made from old shoes and plastic vegetables. Oh, you're talking about a New Jersey pizza. Oh!
That's a cauliflower crust.
The Italian government contacted no less than the special agent Skunny Hardnut to ask for his help. The only way to get the recipe back is to travel back in time to ancient Rome and retrieve the original recipe and its ingredients. That's the only way? There's no other way?
I'm sorry. Cass, retrieve the original recipe and it is ingredients.
Oh, yes, sorry.
By the way, if you were to go back in time and get the original recipe for pizza and bring it back to modern times, no one would like it. It's way different.
It's made with like fish sauce and nuts and no cheese or sauce. Unfortunately, the chef of Cadiz has also gone back to ancient Rome and has told the emperor Biggest Titus that Skunny is in fact a spy who has been sent to assassinate him. Biggest Titus has put his entire empire on alert, and Skunny has to be stopped. Motherfuckers, it's pizza. Your mission is to visit Rome's vast empire and return with recipe and ingredients, and to ensure it doesn't happen again, you must find the evil chef and turn him into a pizza. It's like the origin story of the Sloppy Joe, where a guy killed his wife and the man she was cheating on him with, then served his meat up in his butcher shop to the wife's parents, and they said, "This is pretty sloppy, Joe." And that's how Skunny invented the pizza, in much the same way. On your journey, you must collect various coins in order to bribe the bearers for the use of their utilities. The coins may be in secret alcoves or walls, such as bounce blocks, pictured here, which, when hit from underneath, reveal the pickups. Taking a little bit of influence from Gianna Sisters. There are many hidden areas with lots of goodies, including much-needed refreshments, extra lives, and bonus points. Bombs, when collected, can be dropped near an enemy to destroy them or rob their goods. Remember, be cunning in looking for your goodies. P.S. Hurry up, because we are all starving. And then the story of Skunny, you know it well at this point. Baffling shit. Space, arrows, drop bombs. Cool. Here are some of your pickups. Not all of them. Just a few. Just to whet your appetite. Now, is this going to have level select? We are wearing a different outfit this time.
I think that's supposed to be like an armor plate, but it looks like he's just wearing a tank top. And glasses?
Can I jump up on top of any of this shit? No, I'm gonna have to backtrack, aren't I? Wow, he does not move nearly as fast in this game. Did you notice that?
Yeah, he's wearing plate armor.
He can almost control. Now, granted, now it's too slow. Now it's like glacially paced. Actually, you know what? Every time we jump, we get ahead of the screen. So that's pretty cool.
Wow.
Oh, I think I hate this. I dropped the bomb. You couldn't see it behind the screen, but...
Oh, I like how it speeds up when you jump on a guy.
Watch this when I jump. I move a little bit to the right every time. Well, I guess I can't show it off.
Yeah. In case anyone's wondering, the reason why the pickups are all wine and grapes is they didn't have nuts in ancient Rome.
Right. They weren't invented.
Man, this guy's music is fire.
He's really bombing out there.
Romans have bad attitudes.
Well, that's just racist.
I feel like this is just a Belgian taking their angered Italians out.
These are worse than the ladies in fucking Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde who sing. You can at least bribe them with the coins that you have to make them stop throwing shit at you. Yeah, so I guess I should give up on trying to use bombs on them, because to get that close means putting yourself in the danger zone. Whoop! Fuck! He scored 9,600 points.
Mamma mia.
Let's see the cheats for this. Energy, cheese, lives, toga, ammo, sling. What was the... Let's try cheese. I somehow doubt this will work.
Also try that during gameplay.
I will try it during gameplay as well.
What I love is that
I typed during gameplay, nothing happened.
Right. Skunny's landing sound is a snare drum.
Last thing, just to try this. Hit backspace. That didn't do anything?
No.
Okay. Something I saw said, like, backspace pauses.
Oh, idle animation.
And that you're supposed to do it while it's paused.
Take that, Sonic.
There's no pause, though.
That's what, yeah, I know. That's the thing I read, and the thing I read must have been wrong.
I'm trying different keys on the keyboard to see if maybe one of these is a hidden, undocumented pause button. I can also read the readmes, I guess. I do have the disc here. The fact that this isn't working is so infuriating. I guess it's not infuriating. I guess I'm not really trying to beat these games tonight, so.
How's it compared to Sopranos in terms of Italian representation?
You know?
We're actually in Italy this time, so.
I'm opening up the Skunny Kart combo ISO right now, which has the games, it's just this .bat files. It's taking a while to mount right now, so I guess I'll give this level the old college try one more time. How am I supposed to time this shit? They don't make it easy. They don't make any of these games easy.
You know what they say, when in Rome. Ah!
I'm always saying this. I'm never in Rome, but I'm always screaming. Ah! This is your last chance to make history.
Oh, I found the problem.
Oh?
When you enter the code, then hit enter.
I typed cheese and pressed enter.
It said, okay. The thing is, it said you'll hear a beep, but there was no way to be able to know if those explosions happening at all times.
What are the other cheats for this game? Okay. We got cheese.
Which one is this?
Toga.
Pizza? Yeah.
Nothing.
No? Okay.
I wonder if they took them out of the shareware
says...
versions. Or no, took them out of these versions and only left them in the shareware version or something like that.
Like, okay, the descriptions for the code say lives means you'll always have 4 lives. Energy means enemies can't kill you, but you can still fall down a hole. And ammo gives you bombs even if it doesn't show in the total.
These bombs suck as an attack. They are not useful.
It's also really bad considering that, like, they just put a foreground element there. Oh yeah, I think the life thing worked. Or the energy thing worked.
Maybe.
So you have no... Yeah.
I also have no lives and I'm still playing, so I guess it did work. They could do a better job. Huh. I expected the spring to work, but sure. It's wild, the jumping when you bounce off of their heads. It gives you so much momentum. I wonder if there's 2 enemies on screen, if I can just like rock back and forth on the arrow keys and hit both of them. Just like bounce back and forth between them. I'll have to try that again.
My hope is that this is the only song in the whole game. And
Oh.
it never stops playing.
When you got a song as good as this. Do I try to get those coins?
Why?
Sure.
Oh, that's why.
No, you can't.
I guess you need to go get the other coins.
What's the code for coins? Is there a code for coins?
No.
Huh? Hey, game, just let me on top of that pillar.
No, invisible wall,
No.
because you can't get past until you pay 10 coins.
Actually,
Where
you
were the
can't kill
other
that guy 'cause
coins?
It'll cause a time paradox. Maybe they'll just be there now that you go back. Take that, Metroid.
This game sucks. I know that's a shock. I know it's gonna hurt all the Skunny fans out there to hear that, but this game sucks.
Can you hurt Skunny fans more than they already have been by playing the games?
Okay, try the code thing again.
Cheese.
Enter.
Yeah.
And it says if you don't hear a tone, try it again.
I tried Toga. Let's try Sling. There, I've entered all the codes. Maybe it'll just work. Like it did previously.
I'm really trying to figure out these codes. I'm going through...
I mean, they worked. They
Yeah.
did work. It was just...
I'm at the point now where I'm finding just random ass like websites with 86.txt as the thing I'm looking at.
The spike sure is the one hit kill no matter what, though. Is this falling into pits?
That might, yeah, maybe.
Or maybe the codes just don't work.
Oh yeah, the hidden blocks with the secret treasures.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh fuck, I forgot all about that shit. That's absolutely where the coins are. Yeah, when you're right, you're right.
Given what I'm reading here, it seems like some of the codes may not work in between lives.
Oh.
Given the way this is phrased, it might be that when you die, you need to enter codes again.
This shit was programmed with, like, dream logic.
Yeah. Yeah, again, because, like, the first thing on here is if you don't hear the beep from the code going through, try again. Maybe it'll work that time.
And if that doesn't work, you know, wear your underwear inside out when you go to sleep and wait for the first winter's snow, and then maybe it'll work that time. I hold the Italians personally responsible for this.
It's made by Belgians.
I hold the Italians personally responsible for this one.
Well, you know, that's how bias works, I suppose.
I'm at the point in trying to find any information on this that I'm pulling up websites that are giving me security risk messages when I try to go to them.
Things we do for
The
this show.
marketing phase of Skunny cheats.
Yeah, when you look up Skunny cheats, most of it's just like tabloid articles about him and his supermodel girlfriend.
Yeah. I hate this game. I hate Skunny.
It's Mr. YTF says it might be based on the mapping for Belgian keywords, but it worked before. When
It worked
Gas did
once,
it.
yeah.
So, but maybe.
I tried it again just to see.
Maybe it accidentally worked for Cast the one time and it's
Yeah.
supposed to be Belgian, but sometimes it's not.
This is my last chance to make history. You know what I got to say to that? Down the hole you go. That was Save Our Pizza Is, and I can't play any more of that. Ay, ay, ay. You think there'd be one good Skunny game? But you would be wrong. There is none. This is just what we're in for. And so our next game tonight is Skunny Lost in Space. No unique cover art for this one. No unique grammatical fuck-ups for this one. We're just going to get into it.
Now, I remember this running at 60 FPS in my memories, but that could be...
Is this the
Yes,
Skunny
my
that you're
memories.
most familiar with?
I feel like I definitely tried all of the ones that were on that computer, but I guess they all ran really bad, so it felt like I wasn't familiar with the idea of games running poorly at the time. So it's just like, oh, something's wrong with all of these.
Okay.
Stand by
There
for
are-
important broadcast. Hula hula, I want your smoola. Get off this. I think someone was getting funny with the text scroll at the top here. Our astronauts issued a distress call from sector... I don't know my Roman numerology. It was faint and garbled, but we managed to decipher it. We are surrounded by a green thing with a large... This sounds crazy, but they have large noses and are running about with our satellite dishes. One's coming over. It is. That's disgusting. That was the last we heard from them. All data on life forms fitting the description. 1. Harry Manilow. 2. The evil schnoz hordes. We eliminated Harry after he found out he was on tour. Did they kill him? Is that what they made him eliminated? Skunny, special agent. We need you to get lost in space. Well, don't get lost in space. Find the enemy, then come back home.
This makes no grammatical sense at all. They speak English in Belgium.
Well, let's get the story. Let's get the full story here. Our planet has survived many things. War, pestilence, famine. But this time, we are in major trouble. All our TV satellite dishes have been stolen by a horde of crazed schnozzes. Our astronauts were sent to the moon to retrieve the dishes, but the villains captured them and are at this very moment forcing them to take part in bizarre alien rituals, capitalized. We have sent top secret agent Skunny Hardnut to the moon to retrieve the astronaut and dishes. That squirrel came from the moon. Skunny's equipped with the state-of-the-art moon buggy and twin lasers and a healthy supply of nuts. The terrain is awful, and the invaders are mean. We must come through this, or will be the end of commercial breaks as we know them. Perish the thought. Same story as Skunny here. Okay, firebomb, move Skunny. Here are your pickups. Use them wisely. I don't intend to. So this game is Moon Buggy. You ever play Moon Buggy? Or Moon
I was going to say
Cresta?
Moon Patrol.
Or Moon Patrol. Any number of games that play identically. Oh, it's another 6th level one. Let's collect the satellites.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll do better at this game.
Nope, never mind. I mean, it seems to be smooth, but it's definitely a lot worse than my memory. Which wasn't even that impressive, I should say. In my mind, even as a kid, I remember being like, this doesn't look very good. Thanks, Daffy.
This is the best playing one yet, and that's not saying much.
So, hey, I can tell you that the Infinite Lives code works.
Does it?
Yeah. I loaded it up in a different window. Played on my own to see.
All right, hit me with it. What's the code?
Skunny misspelled. SKUNY and then enter.
Okay, I hit it.
And then you should. It's working for me. I can tell you that it's working for me.
Well, it's not working for me.
So I don't understand. That's why I loaded it up on my own.
Where did you get your copy of Skunny Lost in Space?
I found it in my closet, and my closet happens to be called play-games.com. So I'm just playing an online emulated version of the shareware version unregistered.
Again, this comes back to my theory. Maybe the shareware version has the codes, and then the retail release does not.
That would be so weird. You would think it'd be the other way around, right?
Yeah, you would think.
Also, you know, since I am also playing it alongside you now, man, this control's bad.
Best control in Skunny game of the night so far. Why do I
don't
keep
think
stopping? Why does the fucking thing stop in midair and then drop me down the hole every time?
That's literally the thing I was about to ask, is what is wrong with the jump? What is wrong? Because sometimes I can, like, just jump forever. Is that based on your energy?
It doesn't deplete your energy at all.
No, yeah, your energy is just your life. I don't know. The only way I got past the first level was through the Infinite Life code.
And that's not working for us, so...
Yeah.
Luckily, I'll just go ahead and select a different level. No, I didn't want to play... It buffered my pressing the enter button to try and get through the menus.
Okay, I want to warn you. Okay, good. You can just leave. That intro that you saw, I was gonna say don't restart the game because that intro that you saw with the long text scroll is unskippable.
It's skippable. Press escape.
Is it? Did you load it up now?
Yep.
Oh, okay. We're all playing. We're all gonna be able to give first-hand experience on this.
I'm going back to the main menu. Is there something I missed in the instructions? Like, I'm straight up, like, wondering, like, what's going on here? Because this is literally unplayable if you can't make a basic fucking jump. Space, fire, alt, bomb, arrows, move Skunny. That's it! They don't tell us anything else!
You
Yeah,
think
they
it's
don't
like
even
a keyboard like doesn't let you do these inputs together somehow?
No,
but
because Alt is how you jump, which they don't mention
Right.
there. And like you, even if I'm just holding Alt and like not trying to move at the same time, it still just craps out on me.
Right. Maybe you just have to stop it. Yeah, just like hold it
Okay.
for.
no, tapping and holding, neither. It just does what it wants to do.
Yeah,
This is me
because
tapping.
sometimes. I was gonna say sometimes like
Holding.
I'm not doing anything different, but like I rocket all the way up into the air.
Yeah.
I can't fucking believe. Like, how do you fuck this up this bad? How do you like
Yeah.
release this with any sort of like degree of conscience?
Well.
Huh? Wait a minute.
Again, the buffered inputs. I pressed enter on the credit screen, then I made sure not to press it. But pressing it once on the credit and the enter the high score thing carries over and brings you back into the level without giving you a choice in the matter. Fuck it. Let's try level 3.
Okay, I might have it. How often are you jumping? No, that doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference. I just found out.
Can't drive over
Okay,
that.
I think I get it. I think to get a high jump, you might need to take a rolling start. So basically, imagine like you're doing a run jump, right? You hold forward for long enough until he like starts to pick up a little speed,
Yeah.
and then you hit jump, and he'll jump straight. You have to actually jump first, but he'll jump straight up really, really high.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Wow, that's completely unintuitive.
Also, you have no
You know
air
how when
control
you
when
do
you're
a
doing
run-
that either.
You know when you do a running jump and you go really high vertically, but not
With no
forward at
horizontal,
all?
yeah, no
Yeah.
horizontal momentum.
But if you stand in place and just try to jump, you get it's like impossible to go vertically. Okay, well I don't need to keep playing it now. I actually already had Play DOS games open because I was like trying to look up the name of the Wizard shareware platformer I played. That was Clyde's Adventure by Moonlight Software, 1992.
I think I hate video games again. I was coming around on them for a minute, then Skunny Night had to happen, and let's try level 4. We can at least see a little bit of every level in these games.
Okay, just drive forward until you see that, and then jump. See, now he jumps real high. And you fall into my trap of doing it exactly what I told you to do it. That's that.
God,
Nope.
what a pleasant soundscape too. This is what Blank was envisioning with the Daffy scream, was that it play rapidly.
Is that handbag?
No, that's the
I don't think
schnoz.
so.
Obviously. I'm
He's-
surprised they
he's
just called them the
jacking
schnoz.
he is definitely jacking it.
At least someone's having a good time in this game.
And not the schnazis. Well, that's a play on words, and that's no good. Gotta
I have 1 energy left.
be nonsense, most importantly.
Oh, thank God these aliens have acorns for us to eat. How much you want to bet this thing kills us if we touch
Yes.
it?
Yes.
You know what? I'm noticing there's no pizzas, so I'm guessing canonically Skunny failed in the previous game.
Pick up the orbital satellite. No, don't make me jump over 2 of them in a row. How am I supposed to do this? I guess, no. I accidentally did the long jump. I actually meant to do the tiny jump that time. But clearly what I need to do is do the tiny jump, land between the 2 hurt tiles there, and then do it again. I give up. the
Wow, I think at that Indian family's party, they pulled me away from the computer because they're like, you should be talking to people instead of playing games. But I think if they'd let me keep playing, my parents would have gotten their wish, and I would have given up on video games forever.
the last level.
Genuinely, it is. How did they make it perform better and mess everything else up this bad? Like, I know those are technically separate competencies, but they feel like they can't. Like, what kind of people look at their Skunny games like, oh, the main problem's the frame rate in the Skunny series. That's like the number one problem.
What if this is the level I can beat because they forgot to make it hard? Never mind.
Yeah.
In fact, there's no checkpoint. That these levels just
Yeah.
start you over from the beginning, so there's no like time to learn, to improve. You have no ability to do that because it's so fucking punishing. Because you're like, you fuck up once, back to the beginning for you. Go to hell, by the way.
How many more games do we have? 2? After
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I see your game, you assholes. That's gonna do it for Skunny Lost in Space. I can't take any more of that.
I also need Skunny to get lost in space, actually.
Which means our next game, this should be my favorite one of the lot, because this is Skunny in the Wild West. So we're finally going back to the future by going to the past, part 3. I think this one also involves time travel shenanigans.
Oh no, they've stolen our cowboy pizza.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ.
Town ain't big enough for the two of us.
That guy wasn't actually even a villain. There's just some random guy walking around.
Wild West. Let's get the story on this one. Skunny in the Wild West, when the West was wild and woolly. When Skunny was on his last mission in Save Our Pizzas, oh my god, continuity? He was sent back to ancient Rome, and after he defeated the chef of Cadiz, his time machine went wrong, and he was sent forward in time to America when the West was wild and fast food meant trying to catch a buffalo traveling at 40 miles per hour.
Miles per...
Skunny found himself in the middle of the desert
Fast.
with a herd of sheep and a letter his mother gave him before he went. Dear Skunny, I hope you are not too upset. I hope you're not on your way to upset. But I had to, after the Wizzo transducer, alter the Wizzo... What? Why is his mom fucking with the time machine? What is...
Oh, you'll see.
Okay, I'm gonna try this from the top. Dear Skunny, I hope you are not too upset, but I had to alter the Wizzo transducer on your time travel machine. You see, I met your father back in 1909, and we set up a small farm in the West. We reared sheep and used them to make woolly tail scarves, but we were attacked by a group of vicious thugs wearing cow horns. They stole all the sheep, and to this day, your poor father cannot forgive himself for letting them do it. If you can get the sheep back, then time will have healed his breaking heart. We will love you always, Skunny's mummy. Gather round your fire and pour a cup of coffee and hear a tale of a simple sheep farmer who against all the odds fought oppression, greed, and downright nasty varmints to make sure his sheep got to safety.
Varmints. Like varmint
God damn it, they just fuck everything up on these. So Skunny's mom, over 100 years old, I guess, or nearing a century old, because 1909 is when this takes place. So we're going back in time just to cheat and to alter the past. So Skunny probably won't even be born. The game better end with like a time anomaly where he just fades from existence, having completed his mission.
And he's born to the schnoz.
See those instructions. Take, drop.
What?
We actually have pickups.
Tower
Jump,
defense?
fire. You need 100% of sheep to complete a level. You can go through some platforms by jumping on them. Not all of them. Everybody have any
Why
consistency
dot
here.
dot dot by jumping on them?
Yeah, what else?
Oh!
What did you expect? What did you expect?
I know, just right away and just calling it that. Now, can you move in midair in this one?
Yeah. So I played a little bit of this one. Sucks.
What is the message for dying if you bump into a Native American? I gotta know.
We will inevitably find out. I'm more curious. How do I get in there? Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Bonk.
What?
I have a box.
I don't even know where you got that from.
What's in there?
So I think in the order of games, this might have come out before Lost in Space.
It's hard to say because it wasn't
been
included in any
directly-
of the other games. On the other games, where they're marketing the other games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, so I have the crate. Okay, there we go. I get it now. Twisted logic, but I get it.
All right. You gotta go get that sheep down there.
Honk,
Honk
honk.
honk.
Oh, they're not going to tell us what... They're not going to give us any messages because that was my last life. Racist-ass game.
Tiger Come Here in chat says, while representation of women has jumped in the series from the whole supermodel girlfriend trope to the mother being a time travel mechanic. True.
We haven't seen this. We haven't seen the
Yeah, where
supermodel
is Rosie?
girlfriend since that one game.
It's the Skunny and Rosie combo pack.
Okay. I did try the infinite energy cheat again, by the way. Then I tried putting the box down in front of me to see if that would somehow accomplish anything, and the answer is no.
I think that's going to be like a
cover.
step stool to jump at some point. So, I also tried the codes in my version, and infinite energy worked, but infinite lives did not. For some reason.
Where'd that
I
knife
don't think
come
you've
from?
Someone threw it up in the air like last week. Okay, they don't stack. Maybe that's a tutorial. Maybe that's teaching you this is what a box will do. Yeah, and you use the box to get up there.
If I don't die first from all these throwing axes. Watch those weapons. It'd be so cool if the cheats worked. The cheats that are listed on their own
Yeah.
website.
I mean, I agree, Skunny. Weapons is a great movie.
Because, like, even in the versions that I'm using that they seem to work,
I typed
they
it
don't
3
all
times
work.
in a row, and then it worked.
Ah, okay.
I had to type it 3 times in a row, press enter every time, and somehow, some way, that worked.
Okay. That,
You have to show your dedication.
that does seem to parse with the thing that said, like, if you don't hear the tone, try it again.
Unfortunately, it doesn't help us with the fucking falls and the knockback damage.
So the knockback damage is, I think, the thing that drove me the craziest about this. It's so bad. I've lost so many lives in this game due to just knockback on that one guy up ahead. Not this guy, but the next guy. Just consistently knocks me off of that platform. Like, you have gotten further in this game now than I ever have.
Ooh, that was so close.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And they
come
respawn
back.
after a bit, too.
Mm-hmm.
As if this game wasn't fucking mean enough.
You're at 7% sheep, by the way.
The sky knives. You know, why didn't Skunny's dad just make the scarves out of himself?
Who's to say he didn't? Oh, no, it's like we're collecting sheep. I guess that would be a pretty good
Okay,
giveaway,
yeah.
wouldn't it?
Maybe you can jump to the left
Right,
now.
but yeah, it's like,
there you
oh,
go.
he just like gave up in shame that they took all the sheep, but you know, just
Are
do that.
those bottles of water your ammo?
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
shooting a water gun? Okay. Well, probably don't even need to kill him, all things considered.
What if there's a sheep you can't see in there, though?
That's a good point, but I don't know.
You said there's one more game, right?
I'm out of jokes.
In a way.
I'm out of high score jokes.
In a way, you having such a bad time playing this game makes it racist against white people as well.
I wonder if the cheats persist through. Well, it doesn't help if
No,
I
they
don't
don't.
press the jump button.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
50% damage for
so-
touching them.
Mhm.
10% for getting shot by them. What was the cheat code for this one again?
Oh god, let me find it. Oh fuck, I closed the window.
Burger. The famous burgers of the Wild West.
There's also water for your ammo, and oh yeah for lives.
I typed each of them in 3 times, pressed enter 3 times. Doesn't matter when I keep transposing spacebar in the alt key. Come on, you are our only hope. At least the cheats are working.
Well, at least one of them. Well, actually, it's impossible to tell with the ammo one. The live one seems to be working.
I have one way to tell if the ammo code is working.
Yeah, if it's not working, it's gonna suck.
It's going to suck.
Couldn't choose your level in this one, right? I don't
Nope.
believe that's the case.
Wow, regression
was-
for the series.
That was only a feature in Back to the Forest. Every other game.
No, that was in
It was,
other
it was in the
games.
non
Yeah.
the non-Skunny games, the non-platformer ones. But yes, Save Our Pizzas did not have level select either, is what I'm trying to get to here.
Right.
See, that's the strategy for that Indian.
Yeah. That's what you get for calling them that.
I guess I've become indigenous.
You want to pick up that thingy?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting it's there because I push it whenever I walk in there.
I didn't even know it was there until I saw you pick it up earlier.
Always make sure you're getting bored in Skunny.
That one guy is a motherfucker.
If the invincibility code gave you no knockback as well, I'd be in Flavor Town. I mean, I guess I wouldn't. I'd still be playing this game, so I'd still be miserable, but...
You'd have to start over less. Yep.
Oh! I can't take anymore. These are pushing up against my limit for, like...
Yeah.
This is you know...
The problem is that one guy requires an extremely specific amount of patience.
Which I eludes me, which I do not have. And then only to die later in the level and have to start the entire thing over from the fucking start every time is...
Truly a varmint.
That was Skunny in the Wild West. Which means there is one Skunny game left. Oh my god, it's putting me to sleep. So, they put out all those games in 1993. We're distributing them between 1993 and 1994. And then 1995 rolls around. And having taken a year off of making games, they decided to come back with Skunny's final adventure. Skunny. Just Skunny. Or, as is also known, Skunny Special Edition. I do not know why it is called the Skunny Special Edition, considering that it is not a different game. It is just an alternate title for this game. There is only this game, Skunny, and sometimes it is called Skunny Special Edition, but it is not a remake of Back to the Forest, of any other fucking Skunny game. So this bugged the shit out of me while I was researching for the stream.
What's special about it is that it's not related to those games.
You know, that is something unique. So this game was not developed by Copysoft, reportedly. This was developed by one Magic Touch and published by Wizardworks Group. There is some speculation in that forum thread I linked to before, or some page I had read where Magic Touch was just another name for Copysoft. I think Copysoft abandoned their own name for the fact that it had such a negative reputation attached to it at a certain point and started developing games under the name Magic Touch. Unfortunately, they still stuck with their most recognizable Skunny. Yeah, they still stuck with the same fucking character. So let's look at the back of the box on this one. This one has a back of box. It has a front of box and a back of box. Skunny is an action-packed arcade-quality game with 6 worlds to conquer. Guide Skunny through areas filled with obstacles and gather treasures beyond your wildest dreams. In this latest adventure, Skunny has uncovered an ancient treasure map showing the locations of incredible treasures scattered throughout the world. You will visit 6 exciting locations, including a pirate ship, Arctic caverns, enchanted castles, Egyptian pyramids, desert oasis, and an oriental temple. With over 100 levels to conquer. You will encounter...
Conker's a different character.
Oh, yeah, well, another copyright infringing fucking Skunny game here. You will encounter dozens of incredible 3D animated objects and secret passages with treasures and bonuses galore. You will be amazed by the 32-bit lightning-fast scrolling, multiple layers, superb 256 color graphics, 16-bit stereo sound, and more than 750,000 graphic game elements. And Skunny includes a built-in interactive level editor. Just call it a level editor. Of course it's fucking interactive. It's a level.
It's a non-interactive level editor. It just makes something randomly. It says, here you go.
With which you can customize levels, edit levels on the fly, and easily create custom levels for unlimited gameplay. Well,
you can customize levels and edit levels on the fly.
I remember that means I can
also,
playing the game, decide like, oh, I don't want to make this jump, and just make like a floor.
All right.
Also, sorry, 2 of the worlds are Egyptian pyramids and desert oasis.
Mm-hmm. All right. So this game is actually 2 different games. Cass, I want you to name what both games are once you start playing it. One is going to be very obvious, but there's another game that it secretly is.
The audio on all these games is completely different from game to game, by the way, so I have to keep fucking... Yeah, I guess that's level.
Oh, let's play.
And that's so much louder! Forget what I was leveling to before.
Ugh.
Oh, maybe this has something to do with it. Default, slow, or fast. You know, I appreciate
Default?
the choice. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's default.
No, I'm saying, why don't we go with default?
I'm going with
my
default.
Suggestion. Yeah. Oh, congratulations, you hit the credits.
I knew we'd beat one of these games tonight.
Hold on.
Blue text on blue background. Trying to level the audio for this is a nightmare. The audio in these games in general is a nightmare.
I wonder how much of the audio is original. Maybe all of it this time? Well.
I somehow doubt it.
Alright, where's his hot girlfriend?
Well, let's see. Maybe they'll show up in Skunny's story. In Skunny's recent adventure, he uncovered an ancient map showing the location of incredible treasures scattered throughout remote parts of the world. Guide Skunny through areas filled with monsters and obstacles, gathering treasures beyond your wildest dreams. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Wow, they
so
really
is this
skimmed
the
the
same map
story.
actually that?
I feel like this game is underestimating how wild my dreams can be.
I hope that the map he found actually is like, and also Sadman Insane actually does own the entire world.
A Magic Touch production. Here's the address and phone number and so on and so forth. I wonder if this is the same exact information
Yes,
as
it is.
Copysoft. Cool.
Edisys, yeah.
Delete all worlds. Remove.
War of the Worlds 2025.
Select
Do
graphics.
you want to just jump right into making your own?
I mean, I don't really want to play the game, so...
Go to instructions, by the way. That'll help you.
Find 100 keys.
Why?
So, the one game that I said this was that, I mean, this is...
Donkey
looking
Kong.
at it, we
Yeah.
look into the game, it's obviously Donkey Kong Country. It's also a secretly cool spot.
Jump on to kill enemies head though.
Don't open, dead inside. Don't dead open inside. I mean, I should... Fuck, I fucked up the joke. I can't believe this. And the treasure if you want a good score. What if I don't give a fuck about my score? What if I just want to get this over with for the sake of an internet stream? Hey, you know what? We can select our level and... Let me see tutorial world.
They did tutorial world.
6 small levels to demonstrate the editor options. The tutorial maps are very small for this demo, but you can create full-size maps in the full version of the game. Also, the levels have been created only to demonstrate the objects and not to be played.
There's no way to do both. Forget about it.
This level 1 will show you how the flames, the baseball bats, the magic bags, the ropes, the lights, a door and a switch, the hammer and a magic carpet, the coins and the keys, etc. With 5 coins, you'll receive an extra life, 100 in the game. You can exit this level with only 5 keys.
Couldn't think of another level with all this stuff in it. Wow, this looks like shit. God damn, this is gonna install Bouncy Buddy on my computer? Okay, those are obstacles. Yeah.
Am I
Wow,
invisible?
how does that help?
Oh my god, the tree. Look at the tree move. It's not bound to the ground.
Ooh, this is the parallax we were promised. So many games ago, they've finally done it. Multi-layer parallax.
This is
Same
sickening.
parallax scrolling.
Oh. Yeah, what was needed was gravity ass shit.
Yeah, well, they said wow the streams, but if they'd been more clear, they would have said worse nightmares.
Easy mistake to make. Oh, thank God.
Well, they did say it was not meant to be played.
Yeah. There
They
was a
should put a
warning.
disclaimer before every level in the game.
Wow. Oh man, this font, I love how it fits in with the rest of the aesthetic. Why do they have so many fonts in these games? It's like 1 million fonts in these games. I don't understand.
All right, let's get to the
they
actual
bought the
game.
license to Microsoft Word. They're going to use it.
Barrel Bonanza. Let's do it.
Roger says this game looks like a Hypnospace Outlaw page.
Yeah. Do you think this game also used Silicon Graphics workstations to render? By the way, secret wall to your right. So pay attention to that. Secret walls.
Do I have to? I guess I do.
You missed the key.
Die, Skunny.
And yeah, have fun with that, because I couldn't figure out the timing on this shit.
Wow, this is, I can immediately recognize this as a astronomical jump in quality, and also this is terrible.
Yeah, just because it's better doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, this is the best game to play tonight. It sucks. Only 89 more keys.
Can I go
God.
this way?
Give me the confidence of the developers of Skunny and the confidence of the Skunny brand.
Is there
I know they didn't
anything-
actually spend much time with Skunny in terms of how long they made games about it, but
Is there anything that someone could tell you to collect 100 of that wouldn't sound like a huge chore? Like, even if someone said, collect $100 bills to get $100, I'd be like, oh, God, that's a lot.
I mean, maybe if I was picking up 20s, you could motivate me, but I'm just picking up singles for $100. I don't roll out of bed for $100 fucking bucks. Thank you very much. Big money, Cassidy. Extra life, and you're gonna need it when we fucking shoot these flames at you.
Just collect all these singles. It's like, I mean, well, first you have to tell me why you locked me in this strip club.
The next you need to tell me, okay, there we go. That's how you get out of there. God. What are we doing here? Why is every graphic so incongruous in this? I mean, I guess the answer is because they learned how to use 3D modeling software, but didn't want to commit to it for every character in the game.
Yeah, you know, some of these models look a little familiar though, so I think they also came off of a CD.
Entirely possible. This is level 1, and it's already like labyrinthian hell to me. I have 66 keys.
You say.
Oh, I guess that was
What
the last of my lives. The timing is so fucked. There's like, it's delayed. You have to press like 3 frames earlier, 3 frames of animation earlier than you want to come out of the thing.
Yeah, Casper, maybe you should try playing it on a CRT. That'll make all the graphics good also.
Yeah. The scan lines would really help. And we live, bitch.
Mr. YTF says, you know, I at least actually like a lot of Amiga music. Like, this is a Windows 95 game.
And all the power that the Windows 95 can muster.
Did you turn on the
pretty well established?
Did you turn on the PC speaker beeps for this game too?
Sadly not. I don't believe that was an option.
Now that was your fault.
We're eating roast squirrel tonight.
I sure hope all 53 keys are like right here.
Yeah, okay, people saying, yeah, it's spiritually Amiga, Pirate became, you know. Yeah, it's so much. Yeah, I mean, it does have the vibe, but I mean, that's just, you know, Europeans. I think Europeans just make these kinds of things.
Oh, I see. It was a fake platform.
No, it wasn't a fake platform. You jumped to the side of it and landed on the spikes.
And then the platform collapsed underneath me.
Right. It was going to collapse if you had landed on it and stood there for too long, but you missed the platform. And then hit the platform, which then dropped it.
Again, these motherfuckers, why are they so allergic to checkpoints? Why are they so allergic to just, like...
Well, then you'll finish the game too fast.
I wonder if they didn't know how to do it.
They figured out how to make a level editor, but they couldn't figure out how to make fucking shortcut or checkpoints in their level.
Entirely possible. Did he say beep beep?
Yeah, that was just the Roadrunner.
Like Roadrunner.
We hit maximum speed.
Approaching sound barrier. Why did that hurt my throat?
I'm
so you should.
so
It
sick
would
of
have just
these
been better
barrels.
to jump out of the barrel, not jump into any of the barrels at all.
Ooh, bonus. Find 100 keys to leave the bonus level.
God, I wish. Oh. I will say, you know, innovation for this game. Second song.
I didn't know they had it in them.
Maybe third. Like the second stage theme.
Oh, well, wait till we get to the Oriental stage. I'm curious what that's gonna sound / look like.
Oh, do you think they're gonna have the na 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 na? Do you think that's gonna be the entire song? They're just gonna loop that part of the song over and over again?
Also, I know you said about the timing on these barrels, but God, it sucks. It does not correlate to where the barrel's actually pointing.
And these background
that's,
elements are so fucked. These golden things, whatever the fuck these are supposed to be, these upside down bells.
The lanterns?
Is that what they're supposed to be?
Yeah, they look like oil
Yeah.
lanterns.
Your ability to comprehend space.
Oh, tell me that was the fucking checkpoint. That was a checkpoint.
Wow.
They do have checkpoints in them.
All right.
They're just
You missed the
super
key, by the way.
fucking stingy. If they
Oh,
want me to collect
hold on.
every key,
Did they say there were only 100 keys in the stage?
They said collect 100 keys, and I bet there are only 100 keys. If I had to guess. We'll find
Let's
out.
not count our chicken keys before they barrel. I don't know, man. My brain was like, it's going to be very straightforward. Just don't count our keys before they hatch. And then my brain collapsed partway into saying it. Yeah, plus there's all these well, no, actually, you needed the secrets in the pizzas one to actually progress, so.
mandatories, we should call them. Instead of bonus levels,
Also,
they should
I
be
mean-
mandatory levels.
Also, like, the secrets here don't seem to have keys in them.
Oh, people are talking about that music sting, but yeah, it was for an Aladdin thing, like a musical or play or something. But I mean, that's it's still right. It's just
Build an entire game around these barrels. Should we make them good? No. Should we make them impossible?
Yeah, like, play the Donkey Kong barrel sections, like, after this, and be like, oh yeah, they fucked up. They fucked up entirely on how this is supposed to work.
yeah, I wish the README said like in your face Donkey Kong. I wish it said fuck Donkey Kong.
Donkey
Straight
Kong's a
up.
fucking
Donkey Kong's a
buster.
bitch.
Eat shit. Fucking gorilla. Skunny's the man. He's got a supermodel girlfriend.
He also had sex with Candy Kong.
He makes video games. He lives in Belgium.
In a microchip.
Hey, maybe there are more than 100 keys per level.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe.
Getting all them. So what? What? Okay. They noticed that like thwomps have like graphic design elements that alert you to them being a thing you should pay attention to.
Well, that's
right?
for
But they-
chumps. You know, fuck
Right.
Mario as well. This game's
That's
for
right.
the advanced platformer aficionado.
I need 2 more keys.
Oh yeah, Mario. Well, Skunny went to Peach's castle and hit it from the back.
Alright, it saved those keys that you got, at the very least. Whoops. Yeah, this one doesn't even have cheats in it, as far as I know. Not that
Well, no,
we've
but
had
you can
much
edit-
luck.
You can edit the levels on the fly yourself. And customize the levels.
The ultimate cheat.
I like that backwards run in the middle of the air that you were doing.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of
Good stuff,
skill.
good stuff.
The anchor there, I thought it was like, it's just a foreground element, but it's so
Yeah.
fucking distracting. It's so in the way.
Is the time a meter?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Why is this game so cruel? Unfucking believable. The gall of these motherfuckers. Let's go to the
Alright.
Desert Oasis. Am I not gonna be able to beat a
Okay.
single level in this fucking game?
Booster
any of these
bonanza.
Skunny games.
Is that like a barrel bonanza of some kind? Sorry, is this another bonanza? Oh, is that an oil field as well in the desert oasis?
Well, we didn't get enough in Desert Raid. I had a hunch.
Wow.
And that's the gamer's instinct right there. Honed through years in the trenches.
Yeah, when they added scan visor to Skunny, I'm like, God, they're just catering to casuals now.
It'd be cool to have any other attacks besides jumping on top of things so that I can get out of that tunnel without getting mandatory damaged.
I think the
Maybe at
idea was
full
that you would have
speed.
killed him going into the tunnel.
Wow. I didn't even take damage for that one.
God, this scrolling is so sickening. These trees in the
Yeah.
back. This is
I mean,
parallax
like,
scrolling
they
was a
got-
mistake.
Hey, next time you're down there, next time you're down there and you see those background trees, just stand still for a sec. Not quite here, but down here. Just stand. Whoop. Oh, that doesn't help. Stand still. No, I wanted to see if they were jumping on their own, but they're not. That's what it looked like when you're jumping around and moving here. It looks like they're hopping back and forth or hopping up and down.
I'm baffled. They understand that the camera should lead the player character the direction they're going so you can see what's ahead of you. They understand that,
What they don't understand
but
is that when
nothing
you're
else about platform game design. How did they even pick that up, but not anything else?
it's a fundamental misunderstanding of how parallax scrolling is supposed to work, because the whole point of parallax scrolling is that the background scrolls slower than the elements in the foreground. They did the opposite somehow.
Yeah, I just mean the way the camera is like leads in the way you're facing is like, I mean, and it jerks around too much, and that's terrible. But like
Non-Euclidean squirrel.
Puka?
Yes, please. Are you
What is
offering?
that? What is? Oh, is that a guy in a turban with a sword? Is that okay? Oh my god.
I'm
This
Headful
is-
says, I think this is the first game in a while on this channel that genuinely hurt my eyes.
Yeah, it's surprisingly nauseating for a 2D game.
Hi, Skunny.
Uh,
Oh, okay, we're back.
Oh man, Skunny's back.
Yeah, I just realized now that my eyes are watering. Looking at this.
And that's real. I've been dead for 10 years. And this is actually purgatory I'm in.
By the way, when you pick up those keys, is that the AIM
Huh.
notification noise?
Yeah, AOL, big fans of Skunny. That was their little tribute.
yep. Wow.
I guess I can't go
okay.
back
Oh, you
up.
just gotta leave.
Yeah.
Getting kicked out of the bonus level.
Go, go, go.
Oh. What?
No.
Jump on the red thing again. That's not
No,
what
I
did
think
it.
something
Okay.
else. Yeah.
What happened?
I picked
Are your
up some sort
controls
of potion.
reversed?
No, mercifully. Okay, that's enough of that
Okay.
shit. A whole bunch
I thought
of
those were
keys.
like bones flying out of it for a second.
The bones are their money.
The money. Oh, you can just go.
Wait, is this the same one? I don't remember
So
how you
It is,
are
and
the
it's-
nuts.
So that's why it's basically empty.
You pull your hair out.
You know, in case you really wanted to be like thorough on your 100% completion. This is maybe the only bone I've ever seen these scunny fuckers toss a player is, hey, you can go back to the bonus stages if you want to get all the power-ups in them. We won't give you functional fucking checkpoints. We won't give you functional
Hey,
cheat
now.
codes. But we will let you do the bonus levels again. Because
Hey,
we're
they-
nice like that.
Oh, okay. I mean, hey, they added. There are checkpoints in the levels.
like
There's more
stealing
than
to the
songs.
end in terms of sound effects.
Oh wow, bold. Skinny. Moving barrels.
Imagine the scimitars hurt. Oh, now the controls are inverted. I picked up a power-up that inverted the controls. And now we are back at the beginning level, and my controls are still inverted.
Well, I mean, if you're,
Fucking believable.
when you're tricked, that's game design. Because it subverts your expectations.
Oh my god. Okay, thank God.
Okay, uninverted.
And then it unsubverts your control.
I think this has to be one of the worst platformers I've ever played, and I hate them all. But this is, like... I never knew they could get this bad.
Well, how bad? What are you talking about? This looks fantastic and comprehensible.
It's turning into its own YTP.
Yeah. You know what I like is how the UI has dark blue text on a black background so you can read it like really easily.
Why couldn't I jump on that guy?
This much.
I think the people making Luminous Arise took some cues from this game.
I really thought I was gonna be able to bounce off of these, but
yeah. To any, if any Flash game or click and play games were listening when we said this reminds them, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for even suggesting it. God, you should have all been able to charge as much as they charge for this game.
Only 50 or 60 more keys to go. It's hard to tell.
Is this a new bonus stage? Okay. Well, you know, I gotta say though, the music for this stage, not offensive. As in, like, stereotypical sense.
really blew that
Not
bonus
very good.
stage.
Oh, but well, there you go.
I mean, I could try it again if I wanted to. Problem is, I don't really want to.
I don't think any of the enemies thus far have been, like, themed around anything in particular, right?
No.
Well, we saw what they did in
kind of.
Skunny in the Wild West, so...
Yes. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Oh.
I don't even know what that's supposed to be.
It's whatever you want to imagine it being. That's the beauty of 3D graphics, is that...
I think it's a coin purse.
I think it's one of the default primitives in 3D Studio Max.
It's a bowling ball, and I got some cool animations to show you featuring it.
Dorado Pequeño says McNugget. Yeah, actually. Or a pineapple. Perhaps a pineapple McNugget.
You know, there was the Hula Burger at McDonald's, which was their pineapple burger that lost in test markets compared to the Filet-O-Fish. You know, maybe, just maybe.
They really have to... They tested against the Filet-O-Fish? Like, I don't know, guys. How do you
fish? Do you like fish?
A fish? That's crazy.
I mean, I feel like the idea of going to a McDonald's and saying, "Give me the fish," does sound crazy.
Hey, how do I get out of here?
You know.
To the right. Onto the sprint. Or, yeah, you know what? That was technically to the right. All I knew is it wasn't to the left.
Slime General says, these 3D creatures look like if there was Spore for GBA.
They had snoods on GBA, that's gonna be close enough.
If only there was a way to play, okay, what was the Diablo one that, like, they discontinued? Darkspore? Spore Hero?
Darkspore.
Yeah.
Darkspore.
I
There was
heard
something
it's
called
back.
Spore Hero, though. Oh.
I heard it got resurrected somehow. I think? Cat can tell me if I'm wrong.
There is something called Spore Hero, though, right? It's like a DS game or something?
Yeah, it's the rhythm game.
I
You had so
believe
many
it.
falling notes that come in so many different shapes and sizes.
Okay, it's a Wii game. Action.
Oh my god, there's
adventure.
more bonus levels in this one fucking stage than there's, like, shit to actually do in the stage.
Well, this is it. This is the content, the bonus. It's so many bonuses beyond your wildest dreams, Cass. You could have never dreamed of this many bonus stages in one level.
If you count each of these bonus stages like it was a real level in a real video game, that's how you get over 100 levels.
I mean, some games do that.
Yeah. What I love about this game is how many game objects there are. With, like, graphics, like graphical game objects. I love that there's a lot of them.
I don't even care what they are, what they look like. Did we come from the right or the left? I think we came from the right. We're going left.
Yeah. It reminds me of like when like RPGs for a while would list how many combinations of equipment there were in the game. I think old Monster Hunters did this. It's like, this is a useless statistic.
You could wear the leather
not
helmet
what game
with the iron chest plate. Do you want to do that? That counts as one.
I've seen buffets. I've seen buffets do that same thing, saying like how many different like meals you could get in like the quadrillions, because you could get Jello or not Jello with any thousands of combinations of the 12 things they have.
I don't even think that's how human psychology parses those options. I don't think that works.
"19 keys left to collect." I feel like I've been playing this stage for my entire life. I feel like I've always been here.
I give you a chance. You have to beat 100 bonus stages before you can beat the level.
There's one key in each of the 100 bonus stages. You have to beat 100 bonus stages, collect the key in each.
Some of the bonus levels have a sub-bonus level hidden in them that has the key.
Hey, you know what? We're coming on some trying times these days, so H-Bomber guy, I think I got another fundraising stream for you. Get on it, Harry.
Yeah, maybe you get Edward Snowden on and ask him about how to beat these levels.
Is Ron Mamdani on now? Yeah.
Come on. Oh my god. There better be a fucking
John
key
Romero
in here.
Now get Sandy Peterson on.
Hey, sorry, Sandy. I hate to break these to you, Sandy, but Sandy fondly remembers developing all the Skunny games on his lonesome, and John Romero has to be like, no, Hope you're doing well, Sandy. You're a fucking liar.
You can actually beat a level. You're gonna be a level in a Skunny game.
Wow, look at all those points, though.
Magic Carpet Capers.
It's saving the hell out of this game. It's saving over and over again.
I'm gonna log in. There's gonna be 1,000 extra files on my computer after this stream. Oh my god, I do not want to play any more of this. Oh, tell me.
We just gotta. Aw.
No
pausing. When you pause the game,
Good work.
you're not
Dino
actually
Gemma
pausing the game. You still take damage.
Oh, well, this is an online game. You can't pause this.
Of course.
Oriental Fortunes. Confucius's Caves.
Right, rip the band-aid
There
off.
he is. There's Confucius himself, that statue of that elephant.
Yeah.
And of course, Confucius's infamous set of Uchigatana and Kadachi.
I like that the background seemed to be Australia as well.
Well, you avoided the worst case scenario because they only have the one fucking song.
Hey now, they have at least 3 songs in this game. Okay, no bonus level?
No, they already burnt through all the bonus levels in the previous tile set.
This is
God, that would be so funny if like there were like 1 million bonus levels in the first like 2 worlds, and then none for the rest of the game.
That's what I call game design.
Thank you for the bits, Prince Horde Ken.
What is this? You don't have a 1?
What was that noise?
That
What
was
is
me taking
most of
damage
these
or
noises?
picking something up. Or any number
Like a
of things. It's
what
hard to
was?
tell. Hard to say for certain.
In case you wanted to get back here, it's a shortcut.
Jesus Christ.
And people ask me why I don't like platformers. People ask me, what's the dislike about platformers?
Cass, you gotta stop saying that during the worst platformers ever made.
What's the fucking difference between this and anything else? What's the difference between this and Super Mario Brothers? I don't see it.
Dog, I don't even like Super Mario Bros. I can't condone.
All right, what's the difference between Call of Duty and Area 51? I don't see a difference.
Which Area 51?
The David
Just
Duchovny one.
Well, there you go, David Duchovny. He hasn't been in a Call of Duty yet. Not until the
Oh,
X-Files
okay.
DLC pack for Black Ops 6.
All right, I see.
You know what? Actually,
Because-
I am surprised that they haven't had David Duchovny.
Yeah.
If you consider Warzone and all the multiplayer stuff, I am surprised they haven't had David Duchovny.
I get this. David Skunny.
David
How
Duchovny.
about that?
David Duchovny, in the role of his career, he said that he heard that there were video game movies blowing up, and he's like, "All right, which one can I pick up for cheap? Skunny?"
I'm trying
So
to
those
I'm trying to mix Dave Mustaine and Skunny in my head in some way that makes sense when you say it out loud.
Skunstain. Oh God. Oh, I hated saying that so
Yeah.
much. Jesus
Hello,
Christ.
me. Meet the real Skunny in my squirrel's way of life.
Ah, Jesus.
These levels are way
Ah,
too
I can't
busy.
believe it. God, these golden the conches hanging everywhere. Like, God, that's ridiculous. That's not Confucianism. That's Taoism, at least.
Oh, I think I blew the bonus level by not immediately intuiting what they wanted me to do and where they wanted me to go in it.
That's called replay value.
How did I get into that bonus level again? Well, I found a different secret instead.
Yeah. Slime in chat asks, "What's the difference between this and Black Ops 6?" Be honest.
Yeah, they're all built video games.
When you put it that
Where's
way,
the? I mean, this doesn't have Battle Pass, so it's not as good. This doesn't have double XP weekend.
but it does have a tie-in with Monster Energy, where if you buy enough cans, they'll be like, "Oh my God, go to a hospital." The same thing happened to me when I drank all those Monster Energies for Call of Duty, so I assume they're related in some sort of way. I'm getting extra lives left and right here. But to what end?
I come here. Notes that Skunny's fur colors changed to be more red like Rosie's. What? No, Rosie. Okay, I mean, I guess they look different in that one game, but Rosie on that box art was just Skunny in a dress with a ribbon or a little bow tie. Like,
You say in that one game. She was only in one game.
no, in the, yeah, no, and then on the box art that promised more Rosie.
Promised and lied to us. Liggity lied to us. I don't want to play any more Skunny. This
Why?
game
That's
is like
weird. I mean-
sapping my will to live the more I play it.
That's. I mean, look at that big fan though. Isn't that something?
Of course you can't kill enemies with a barrel. Of course you can't. Of course
Oh.
you just take damage.
Well, okay. The bees that are flying around in front of barrels, you can't kill them in Donkey Kong Country, so you can't kill them here either.
Right.
Like, if that's the same enemy, just with a worse look to it.
I like how it plays that secret unlock noise for walls you have to go through to like escape an area. It's like those levels in Doom where they copy paste something that's a secret trigger, like a set of stairs. So when you run up the stairs, it just goes secret unlock.
I can't.
Found out 500 secrets. But in the official game.
Enchanted Castle, Egyptian Artifacts, Arctic Caverns. Let's see the snow level.
No, that was it was Arctic Caverns, not Arctic.
Ah, my
as you
bad.
can see.
Well, they didn't
where the
want to.
varmints
They
live.
wanted to dodge copyright. They've been sued for previous theft, so they didn't want to risk infringing on the Arctic, I suppose.
I want this to somehow be the one that blows the top off of the racism in this game. It's like my respect for his Skunny can't go any lower. So just like give us a reason to stop.
Wow, they were really cooking with the 3D graphics on this one, I tell you what. Yeah, I just... You know, here at the end of all things, having played all of the Skunny games at this point, which I can put on my resume now, I can put in my portfolio and my CV. Man, what a rotten little franchise.
Yeah. And this one's completely lost the plot because he's not even wearing his Letterman jacket.
That would have really fixed a lot. It really would have gone a long way.
Yeah.
And
It's
I'm
unrecognizable
glad,
as Skunny in this form.
I'm glad Johnny sat this one out, otherwise he might have never recovered from whatever was causing him ill. I think I'm getting that same condition.
like, we talk about this a lot, how I'm not a fan of platformers, but I can at least recognize, you know, for all my jokes about, like, what's the difference between this and Super Mario Bros. I obviously understand the difference between Super Mario Bros. And this. But the developers sure didn't. They sure thought they were cooking. They sure thought the only thing they needed to improve between games was, like, well, we gotta have 3D graphics. It's like, no, you need to tighten up your fundamentals. You need to, like, you can get away. The graphics don't matter if the gameplay is fine. The graphics can be 16 colors if it moves, like, smoothly and plays well. These are just concepts that eluded them, that they were incapable of reaching. The level design in these, between, like, just, like, how many pitfall traps there are, how many things you'll just walk into and immediately die, and just how busy the sprite work is. And this goes for every one of the platformers. This goes for every one of the platformers kind of games. This is honestly the worst in terms of the backgrounds and the way they scroll and how disorienting that makes it. Like, and also, like, the graphics being, like, higher resolution and more color. It gives them more room to fuck up. It's just, they had no sense of aesthetics, and that also translated into poor level design somehow. Like, I guess there must be, like, you know, same part of the brain that dictates what it takes to make a compelling video game level, and also what it takes to make it look pretty, and they did not have a grasp on either. They knew how to put secrets in. They heard that id Software games were known for their secrets, so we gotta have secrets in this.
Yeah, you know, whoever did Skunny's running animation for this though, great job. That's good. That's a good animation. That's it. Like, everything else about this is worse. Everything. It's kind of, like, getting more graphics capability is actually the worst possible thing that could have happened to these developers.
The more tools at their disposal, the worse they got. It's honestly kind of commendable in a way, because it really lends credence to the, you know, I want games that look worse and play better and that are shorter and... or whatever that old chestnut is.
A bad craftsman blames his tools. A great craftsman goes, ooh, tools, yay, tools! Tools. Time to use all my tools.
I can't take any more of
that
that.
Hammer didn't fix this hole in my wall. Yeah. But at least I had fun.
Let's do an inch. Oh! What was that beep?
Letting you know the new one is okay.
Into your brain.
Fa.
Me. There's the other two missing letters. Hello, me. Meet the real me. Okay.
Recall that it was only going to be 4.
I just want to...
Nope, I don't think that's correct.
Install a new world. Input the archive name. That must be for level packs.
No clue. Customize a world. There you go. And then... right, okay. Alright, no clue.
World. God, this is so interactive. I guess just enter the name again. Bad game, ha of fame. Or bad game, yeah, bad level, ha. Hall of Fa.
No, you can't do that because you would have had to archive your level to then load up the... Okay, well, it's packed now.
You may now distribute this file to your friends. Get right on that.
Yeah, like, link to that on the Blue Sky.
Yeah. If you don't want to have friends
in
anymore.
here.
Yeah.
What's it gonna look like
Alright.
if there's nothing? Like, what is null state of a level? It's gotta load up a lot of it, apparently.
Do they default to having every tile? Oh, wow.
Alright. So this is a null state level, so... What is going off the Okay, I thought it was like moving up and down. Not when you were jumping like this, but... Something about the movement screwed me up.
I'm still running, even... I
yeah.
paused while running, and it's just holding my right input for me.
Oh, auto run. Yeah, great. Oh, hold on. We got, whatever this is.
I was hoping there would be, like, a way to bring up the tile editor.
Maybe there's a button that we don't know about. Maybe it's in the instructions somewhere.
Oh, he's doing
Hey,
magic
Rabbit.
tricks.
I like how he looks unhappy by default.
And I'm feeling
And his
that.
life counter.
They don't have anything in the instructions as far as, like, here's how you customize a world, right?
Play settings? No.
It's like magazines and gamers really wanted better graphics back then. It's like, oh, I mean, I guess more of them should have played this to realize that they didn't want. They thought
What
they
about
wanted.
information? The other one that... Okay, that's just...
Well, let's call them right now, actually, and ask how to do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is an international call, just so you know.
Does that cost anything these days? Do people give a fuck about international calls?
I'm pretty sure it still costs money to do an international call.
772.
And with the tariffs, don't even...
4913.
Terrible.
Yeah.
What a shame. I tried. Well,
Send them a fax instead.
yeah, okay. Their phone line's disconnected. Their fax line should still be up.
Oh, I'm cis. I can use the cis number to contact.
Oh, thank God, one of us can. That was Skunny, special edition, or not.
Special agent, don't forget.
Special agent, special
and
edition.
superhero.
I am still in awe of that and how bad that was. See, look at my face. I'm absolutely positively shocked and appalled right now.
Yeah.
I'm nodding my head so people know I didn't like those Skunny games one bit. So they know I disapprove. That being said, this is the point in the night where I ask the very stupid question of what was the best and worst of the night.
I would not even know how to answer that.
God,
I honestly, truly don't know how to answer that.
God, I can't. I can't.
Either way, like I actually even don't even know either way which one I would say is best first. Maybe the best is Skunny Kart. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think the best is
so.
Skunny Kart. I think the best by default because they stole the code from someone else.
Yeah.
And you know, that person was already stealing the gameplay for Mario Kart. So it's a copy of a copy. That's still better than anything original these fuckers ever produced in their capacity as copy soft. So yeah, congratulations Skunny Kart on being the best of the worst. Now, what is the worst game we played tonight?
I honestly can't tell you, and that's coming from having played most of these. Because like in the background, I did load up each one of these and had hands on a little bit. I couldn't tell you which is the worst. They're all really bad. They're all really bad in their own ways.
Yeah, I guess special edition, like, because I said earlier, like, oh, this is like a massive improvement, because it seemed like it should have been. But by having that degree, it's like, oh, they had this many more resources. Like, they had this much more than the previous games.
This much more they can squander.
They poured it towards everything wrong. Like, ultimately, it's like, yeah, I was kind of thrown off, like, hey, the Skunny, like, character sprite looked, I mean, it looked fine in the previous games. So, like, it wasn't, Skunny's graphic quality wasn't a problem. The problem was the games themselves were just,
Well, that's the thing.
so
is
bad
that
in different ways.
when you're incapable of reflecting on like level design and being like, you know, what did we screw up? What can we improve? When the only thing you can think to do is improve the graphics and make no meaningful changes to like improving the gameplay, then yeah, you're gonna do the one thing you can do.
I think that maybe Special Edition was the worst, if only because it didn't have the cheat. As bad as the cheats were to actually function, it didn't have the cheats, and the levels were extremely long compared to the other ones.
Some people
It
would say that
just
was the
ended up-
best of the lot. I would disagree. I think it is probably one of the worst of the lot. Yeah.
Yeah, if only it's really damning to say it's because this one didn't have cheats like the other ones. But yeah, that just makes it more frustrating to play. And yeah, the levels are like too long. Like collect 100 keys to exit. Come on, fuck off.
They got way too intense with the scale. Honestly, I might go back and say that Back to the Forest was the best Skunny game because it was like the most reined in. It was
not the controls. The controls weren't
the
reined
controls
in.
were bad, but like at least like the levels were straightforward in a way. The goals
had a
were
supermodel
clear,
girlfriend.
and you had a smoking hot supermodel girlfriend. No, I guess it is still Skunny Kart, but for worst, I really hated Lost in Space.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really bad. That's really,
The
really
basic
bad.
controls were definitely just like astonishingly bad in that one.
Then, if I'm really thinking about the worst of the platformer ones, might be the Wild West. I think that one made me the most frustrated. I was definitely frustrated at all of them. Save Our Pizzas
Right.
was frustrating, but I think Skunny and the Wild West is one we made the least progress in. Somehow.
Save Our Pizzas, I felt like was by having the coins that like just put a hard wall in front of your progress and you need to collect secrets. It's like the inverse of Skunny Special Edition, where there's like you need to collect a ton of stuff, but at least there's extras. You need to collect very few things, and they're impossible to find.
Remember, Skunny in the Save Our Pizzas had the coins. In the Wild West had the sheep.
Right.
Special Edition
Right.
had the keys. Skunny Back to the Forest had you collecting that one item allowed you to go back and kill the toads.
Right.
So it's always been something with these fuckers.
Sure, but I like the wall in Save Our Pizzas is the most. I don't know. Just it's such a boring wall. Like, because at least in Back to the Forest, it's a power up that changes your character, and you get to go back to the level in a different form. It's not like great, but you know, it changes something about the game. Where it's like Save Our Pizzas, like, did you jump here? Did you jump here? Did you jump here?
I don't know. They're all pretty bad.
Yeah, no, they're all bad. I mean, I'm not saying like
I know. I'm just saying that in
Yeah.
trying to determine a worst, I'm trying to get back to the
Yeah.
query here so we can end this nightmare of an episode. I don't know. I guess I'll give it to Wild West, but really, they're all tied. Everyone that
Yeah.
isn't Skunny Kart is tied for a worse spot. You know, maybe it's Lost in Space though as a whole. Yeah, let's stick with Lost in Space. That game can get lost.
Lost in Space was really bad.
I'm sticking with Special Edition as mine, but yeah, they're all horrible. They're all horrible.
I can see why Skunny did not last into the 2000s, why he did not hang in the conversation around mascot platformers. You know, unfortunate for him, but, you know, he has his secret agent gig he can fall back on and his supermodel girlfriend. So maybe he's
He
living
can
his
fall
best
back
life
on.
now. So, all that being said, well, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong screen.
We hit the power up that puts us on the side now.
Folks, there we go. Had to get us to the right screen somehow. Folks, thanks for watching this. Sonic Move Over, says Louise PSC. That was the Skunny Software Spectacular. That was every Skunny game. Don't ask us to beat any of them.
Yeah,
Don't
they sure
even-
were Skunny.
Don't ask us to get through the first stage of any of these at this point. I learned a lot. I didn't learn anything.
You know, I learned one
You learned
thing.
how
I've
bad
come
these
around.
are.
Yeah, I've come around on Skunny is a slur.
You know, yeah, to gamers, it is the. And there's such
It's
history
what
behind it.
gaming racists say.
Tommy was onto something. Tommy knew the whole time. He was trying to protect us. Well, we can only do so much to protect our audience from bad games by playing them in their stead. So, you know, I learned that I never want to play a Skunny game ever again, and I hope the audience at home learned to never play a Skunny game. If there's any good that can come from this, let it be that. Hey, we do streams. This has been one. What are we doing for the rest of the week, though? Let's find out. Monday! Labor Day. Casual Monday. Casual Monday on Labor Day. We're celebrating our independence from having to go to work by doing our Casual Monday show where we play not-so-bad games. And boy, howdy could I use that after tonight's episode.
Which is technically my work.
Well, if you want the day off, too bad. So yeah, please tune in, check it out, and come chill out with us. See what it's like when we're not completely miserable. Tuesday, no idea. It's gonna be something. It's always something. We need to determine that. We need to work. We need to crack on the schedule sometime soon. I can tell you that Thursday will be the second episode of The Sopranos: Road to Respect. And fuck, I forgot to at the top of the show today do the thing I promised to do, which is explain to people that, hey, this playthrough we're doing The Sopranos: Road to Respect, not available on YouTube. If you're watching this and you're hearing us talk about The Sopranos playthrough, and you're like, where's the fucking episode? It's not on YouTube. We can't put it up on there. Nudity, copyrighted music. You have to go to our Patreon, patreon.com/badgamehallofame. It is a freebie on there, the VODs, for the first episode, the second episode, presumably the last episode. So you can just watch them there without having to pledge, but we just need a place where you can put them up safely, and that was the best option. So please check them out there. And Friday, the Bag Game Hall of Fame should return with what? Not entirely sure. Give Johnny some time to figure that out. I know they're also a little under the weather at the moment, so we'll see if they're well enough in time for their time slot. And then Saturday, this coming Saturday, if you thought tonight was painful, just wait till you see us playing Cursed Kart Racers. Just wait till episode 17 of that series, a series that never ends. I don't even know if it's another console episode, if it's another handheld episode, if we're finally getting to the next generation of consoles. Your guess is as good as mine.
I want to say it's a handheld episode, but I'm not positive.
I don't even want to look. I don't even want to think about it. It's where I'm at
we
right
want
now.
our next bit of business, whatever that is.
Absolutely. So hey, if you like what you saw here tonight, consider joining our Discord community at discord.gg/bghof. It's a connoisseur community. Talk bad games, talk good games, all manner of games, not games. Bad Game Club wrapping up for the month of August. So start of September, we should have a new game picked out, scoped out for the Bad Game Club that everyone can play and commiserate on together. This month it was the Blues Brothers 2000, and there have been some more write-ups on people's feelings having played that game. So there's been some interesting stuff happening there, developing on that front. We hope you'll consider joining the Bad Game Club. We hope you'll consider joining the Discord in general and come to hang out with us and so on and so forth. And hey, if you really like what you saw here tonight, and why wouldn't you with Skunny on the docket, consider financially supporting the show, pledging on Patreon, becoming a member on YouTube, subscribing on Twitch, any or all of the above will grant you access on that Discord server to our Patreon Saints channel, wherein you can vote in polls, make suggestions, gain access to exclusive content, help steer the direction of the show, and also know that you are appreciated and loved and respected by us for supporting this goofy endeavor of ours. So please to consider if you can. And if you can't, we completely understand if you cannot financially support us at this current juncture. If you're still looking for a way to help out the show, check out our YouTube channel. All our VODs, most of our VODs, are up on there. Share them with your friends. If you're looking for inspiration on that front for videos of particular note, there is the suggested viewing playlist. 20 handpicked episodes that we think make for pretty good onboarding onto this show of ours that are fit to share with your family of squirrels. Or maybe, you have a pet squirrel. A little Skunny of your own, so to speak. And maybe they'll get a kick out of this episode. Who's to say? We leave it to your discretion, dear viewer. Whew. And who's streaming at this hour? Who can we send our viewers the way of? You know what? I think it's time we bug Dan Reichert, who's currently playing of Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Is that the new Shinobi game?
Yep.
Yes. Play the demo of it. Pretty cool.
Well, if you want a platformer that isn't complete dirt, maybe consider checking that out. Leave that to your discretion as well, dear viewer. But hey, Dan's helped out this show before, so let him know the Bad Game Hall of Fame sent you, and consider going along for the raid and so on and so forth. My brain is drained after all that Skunny. So with that, let's wrap this show up by thanking the audience one last time. Unless I forget, I thank them, and I thank them again one more time after this. I have been Copy Cassidy.
I've been Bonus Charkie.
And I've been collect 100 SIDS to clear the level.
Very good. That'll do it for the Bad Game Hall of Fame. That'll do it for Skunny's Software Spectacular. For the longest time, we were just calling this Skunny Night internally. I'm glad we came up with an alliterative title for it. But I do kind of miss just calling this Skunny Night. When we retrospect on this, when we allude to this stream in the future, we'll probably just call it Skunny Night, because I'm not going to remember Software Spectacular somehow. Anyway, that will do it for us here. May your acorns be plentiful. May your girlfriends be supermodels. May your secret agents be squirrels. And bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
So long.